said your music would be a welcome companion. I didn't mean...
Don't you know any other goddamn tune? Huh?
No, sir.
Of course you do, lad. Play him that haunting air you played me this morning.
I'm what's known as an elite game master. That means I don't just create adventures.
He becomes them.
I've reached the deepest dungeon. I'm now Lord of the Little People.
I'm an artist. My campaigns are multi-layered tapestries upon which I texture themes and subject matter which, quite frankly, would simply be too strong for your hobbyist gamer.
Stumble into the abyss of fire. You are no more. I have a spell to save me. There is no protection. You will burn forever and ever in eternal torment. You are no more. No.
Go raise an army and bring them to me immediately.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
I understand that every time I have to kill one, it hurts.
But if we don't kill nature, how will we build our houses?
Witches scrying. Alice flying. Ice dying. The herald. The herald.
I was doing that earlier too.
Good. He's got the L8 out. You tried it yet? Oh, that's the first one.
That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty killer ginger ale.
Good stuff.
Oh, you got the coconut cream soda out.
Yeah, lemonade.
And lemonade, man. These are all three sodas you got from me too. That's cool. Have you tried the booch yet, Lewis?
Me? No, I haven't taken a sip yet.
Okay. Well, everyone that's here, which I assume is just copy 801, we're waiting on Caroline. Caroline has some battle damage laptop going on.
I copy.
Copy. We're going to get him tomorrow? He's going to be there again.
Copy.
That's why I learned that Scott Snyder's going there every week now.
Every week? Happy like
it's not stalking.
For the
he's
first
he's
time
going to a place
week.
I was going to be, okay?
It's like, oh, Scott Snyder. I didn't know you would be here. Can you sign my other copy?
I guess he's going there every week to film like a writing.
Yeah, he's doing a breakdown of writing and indie stuff, and it's pretty cool. It's on his YouTube page, and he posts up on Instagram and Twitter and all that.
Oh, Mr. Snyder, I had no idea you were going to be here. I just happen to have 50 copies of this book. Could you sign these?
All right. So I was trying to be cool, but I did have every single Nocterra in the car, just in case. You never know when you're going to need it.
Right.
I'd rather have it, not need it.
Well, look at all these copies of Gucci.
The need it, not have it.
I can do an unboxing real quick. These are the legal envelopes I got from the U.S. Post Office. I'm excited for them.
Exciting unboxing.
Yeah. Legal envelopes. Priority mail legal envelopes.
Oh, yeah, look at there.
EGS.
Ooh.
That is not EGS posting that, though, is it? Nice.
Did they get your books yet? Copy? Danny?
Copy.
I only sent the one, but yeah, he should have got it. Yeah, he got it.
All right, nice.
Copy.
He shows up as name in chat.
One of those days.
He's AFK for the moment.
I hear you.
Oh, Scooby, you're going to be not on my good list if you keep this up tonight. Come on.
Which cat is joining us tonight?
You had a cat attacking stuff earlier.
I don't know, but
down my
given how he's choosing to hold that wire, I'm sensing the cat may soon attack his face.
Yeah, that's.
His tail is trying to take out my mic. Come here.
We got the.
Stop attacking this wire! Don't do this.
Gotta move it back and forth a little bit more. Is that Copy's cat there? No.
Copy's cat showed up.
Always sees the tail.
My cat is weird. This is cat.
Nice.
You know how some cats just I don't know. Some cats just naturally just want to be in your lap, and they just find a great home there, and it's a great relationship. This is a cat who
That's a keeper cat.
Yeah, I agree. This is a cat who wants to be in your lap, but doesn't know the first thing about how to go about doing it. So he just stands in my. It took me forever to realize that.
Porsche doesn't get in the lap so much, but I mean, he does sometimes, but usually he's just right up on me. Anyway. Okay, look who finally joined us.
Well,
I made it.
Made it.
Super late.
Nah.
I see what was taking so long.
Well, that was quick, Caroline. You were like, she's like, I want to see how long it's going to take for someone to.
Yeah, I was surprised it didn't take longer. I plugged in and I ran errands and I come home and I was like, it's fine, it'll be charged. No. This is why I can't have nice things. Fine,
Looking
I'm here now.
Okay, so we're all excited about solving the mystery of Candlekeep finally, huh?
Are we?
It's just a model.
There is no mystery here.
No mystery.
Yeah, this is not the mystery we're looking for.
Clearly.
All right, so just a little refresher. You guys ended up in the book that Pan, who is a tiefling, one of Basil's sorcerers that came in, and he got sucked in the book. You guys ended up in there with him. He decided to team up with you, and you guys banded together and got out. And he's clearly pissed off at Basil and said he'll do whatever he can to help. He voluntarily turned himself over to the Candlekeep guard, and they locked him up. And he's going to give you guys some information.
And she's gone.
Oh, we already lost her? How'd that happen?
She's using her sneakiness.
Yeah.
So what happens when you?
She's actually still here.
Okay.
I can't. I'm gonna scream.
What?
Oh, my Wi-Fi is killing me today. Let's see how many technical difficulties I can have.
Maximum difficulty.
All right. So Pan, he went to the Candlekeep lockup for a while, but not before telling you. Whoa, we got major feedback.
Somebody's got their speakers on.
Somebody say something.
Is it me?
Is it me?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Shouldn't be mine.
I'll grab my headphones.
Sounds good
Stupid
now.
Pan.
Yeah, I blame Pan.
Basil employs a lot of his relatives.
We'll get to that.
You never work with family, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
All right. So before going to lockup, he, to be questioned by the Candlekeep and all that stuff, he did tell you guys that Basil was searching for an ancient laboratory, and he knew the region of the world that it was in, but he did not know the exact location. But he was aware of a book at Candlekeep that could help him find the location. And he said that this ancient laboratory would be the answer to his father's failures. And when you guys are like, his father's failures, what's his father's failure? Well, his father's failures would be that he turned Odell into one giant life-sucking laboratory. And it worked for a while, but then it didn't. So Basil wants to use this place for some immortality shit, and he was able to tell you guys that the name of the book is called Dead and They. That's the name of the book that Basil was searching for at Candlekeep. And as far he didn't know for sure if Basil found this book because he got sucked into the Ravenloft book. But the Candlekeep people, and of course Lassard when he was there, say that they do know that Basil did come in with Fistandia through that interdimensional stuff that you guys found, and did take off with a book. So
he found it.
Yeah, but there's an issue, and that is that the library, the library that Dead and Thay is found in, is curated by one of the Avowed. His name is where's this guy at?
Bill.
No, he's one that I read off to you guys earlier.
We already met Bill and Ted.
Where the heck is it? Oh, Feminor Shrivenbark.
Aha.
He's a Lightfoot halfling master sage whose expertise is in history and folklore. And he's the overseer of the history library that was in. And he says the problem is that they went and they checked, and Dead and Thay is still on the shelf.
Are you saying Faye or they?
Thay. Thay. Okay. You should know you have a name like this.
Dead.
I thought that's what you were saying. I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, okay.
Failure.
Yeah. So at this point, it's really just up to you guys what you guys want to do in Candlekeep to figure out what's going on here.
Let's go look for the book. Someone says they know for sure they have it. Let's go look to see if we can put our eyes on it.
You mean the book that Basil is supposed to take that's there on the shelf?
Yeah.
Sure, that's not a problem at all. You can go there with Feminor, and he'll take you right to it, and he'll show you the book.
I want to find out why do you want that book?
I was going to say, if we know that book is wanted by them, could we keep it and be the bait?
No books are allowed to leave Candlekeep.
I'm assuming they basically copied it down, even though they're not supposed to.
But if you remember, there is incantation spells that prevent you from copying. You can have a copy made of books that are authorized, and they can copy a book for you and let you leave with it. So, I mean, if you'd like, you could do it, and somebody can do a check on the Dead and Day book.
Could they have stopped time?
What kind of check?
Read it and studied it.
Whatever check you think would help you find it or find out what's wrong with it.
I'll do Arcana. Arcana tells me, since he's a freaking wizard or sorcerer or whatever, 12 plus 8, 20.
For Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing magical about this book.
Technically, I got an 11 if I add my 9 to investigation. But I don't think it's very good.
So there's no... I can't detect that anything magical was done.
No, it's a normal book.
I'm guessing her 11 was not a good enough investigation check to find out anything from it?
No.
Nope. But somebody else can check it.
I'll just keep staring at it and reading it. I also rolled a 2.
So that was investigation. You rolled a 2?
Yeah, plus 8. So
anybody else can come up with anything else that could determine what's the deal with this book.
Can I do a history check?
You sure? Anybody can do anything they want.
Am I picking up any danger from it?
No.
That's a 10 for me and a 14 for Miriam.
No.
Religion
Miriam
check.
do an investigation check. That's 3 plus a 2.
21 on the religion check.
You guys have went crazy on this. No one else has done anything.
I'm going to see if... Well, I'm standing in line. I'm just standing in line.
You guys are all up around it.
Yeah, like we're all around it. Feel free to do checks.
Well, I'm just standing in line. Yeah, I know, but I'm standing in line to speak.
Okay.
I will do an investigation check. Is it counterfeit?
Give me a check.
I failed that one. I can just tell you already.
Dean doesn't know if he is the book or if the book is him.
Yeah, it's like, yes. If the book were to fall open in the middle of the woods, but no one's around to read it, I'm
investigate this.
So I rolled a nat 20 for a perception check just to see if there's anything that stands out about the book.
That will definitely do it. You realize that this book has been freshly written.
It's counterfeit.
So they made a copy.
So you point that out, and what's his name? Shriven? I can't remember this guy's name. Feminor guy. He's like, that's interesting. And he looks at it, he flips it open, and he says, I know damn well that this book doesn't have all the material in it that was originally in it. And this is a copy that was made here. And he's like, I'm going to check the records and see if a copy was made. So he takes off, lets you guys kind of sort through a little bit. And he comes back and he says, there's no record that we ever made a copy of this book. And he says that it's been a while since I've looked at this book, but I seem to remember there being a map in the back of it.
And is there one now?
No.
Did that map lead to a mystical blue mountain?
No, you already know what the map leads to. Shit. Yeah, so we have a problem here, he says, because somebody has made a copy of this book, swapped it to put the copy back on the shelf, and then left with the original. But that's only possible if somebody within Candlekeep was helping Basil.
We've got an inside job.
Is it possible they didn't leave with it and they're still in the grounds?
The first question of every good heist movie.
I look him up and down and say, it's funny, it was in your possession, right?
He's like, yeah, but I have no knowledge of this book being used anytime recently.
Who makes the copies of books?
Well, that's the thing, and this is to answer Phil's question first, because he asked a question before you guys, was anybody... Well, you already know that Basil was there and left because of Festandia's portal. You just don't have any way of knowing what he took in his possession. So to answer your question, the person in charge daily of writing people copies, again, you have to get an approved book, because some books are too dangerous to have copies made and sent out into the world, so they don't always let people do that. This book would definitely be considered one of those books that they would have had to authorize it. Now, every day, a different member of the Avowed, the top guys, the 8 great readers, there's a different person in charge of that every day. Now, I will run through this list again so you guys can hear, and then you guys can question these people as you like. There is Eli Avonmore, who is a human, worshiper of Ogma. Alchrist, Dragonborn Master Sage of Bronze Dragon ancestry. Daryl Yashinti, human sage and poet, expertise in music and poetry. Feminor Shrivenbark, who's right there with you, who's a halfling. Kazrin Nyanti, that is a human, specializes in natural world and celestial navigation. Silvira Savicas, a tiefling archmage.
That's the one.
And Tellus Avost, human archmage, expert in magic items, curses. And then Vizier Ag, a Githzerai mage, experts in all things unnatural, including the far realm.
Tiefling archmage.
I want to question the tiefling archmage.
Okay, so that's not a problem at all.
I am being completely racist against tieflings right now, but
you can go and have an audience with the tiefling. So it's a female tiefling.
She's also a mage, so
it's not a problem. You guys have been conversing with these people for a couple of weeks now, so it's not a problem to go to this person's chambers and talk to them. What would you say?
I probably wouldn't have talked to them before because I wouldn't have wanted to be there. These things. I want to ask to see her arms.
Oh, so you're looking for? Okay, do a persuasion check.
Like,
what are you?
I know Basil's followers. I hear it. Better. Okay. I know Basil's followers have these tattoos on them. I need to see your arms to make sure you're not one of them, and that is a 19 plus 1. 20.
No problem at all. Silvira is very even-tempered for a tiefling, and she shows you nothing.
What were you looking for?
I almost took it even further. I need to see anywhere you could have a tattoo. They've all been on
the arm,
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially like the dark mark.
Yep. This is the first tiefling you've met that didn't have that, in this game at least.
Does she know anybody that's been involved with
No, she's clueless to all of your questions.
Can I do an insight check?
Are you related to Basil in any way?
No. She only knows about Basil from him coming here. Different cursed bloodline.
10 plus 6, 16.
As far as you can tell, she is telling the truth.
Have you heard any rumors?
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
To determine what her alignment is.
Okay.
Hey, Talia, did you try to mend that book before?
The one that you broke in half?
No, the one that had a page missing from it.
Oh, does it do that?
Okay, her alignment is neutral good.
Okay. I think that is enough to satisfy Wolfrain that she's not
can't do that.
Involved.
Okay. Any questions for anybody else?
I don't even remember anyone else's names. I heard Tiefling Archmage and
I kind of centered on that one.
There's a human archmage.
There was human archmage right after that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here, how about this? How about you guys?
We gathered them all up in a circle while I passed.
We could split up and go visit them.
I was going to say, why don't you guys all roll an initiative check and you can go around asking the various people.
That would be too simple.
No, you did terrible rolls.
16.
I'm using a different type. 6.
15.
20.
Like.
Not natural.
Peace.
2. Okay, so you guys all split up. You're like, we're going to go talk to all of them, and you guys are off doing your detective work. And Jeremy, as you're walking the halls of the place, you see the hand pulling a book across the floor. Or sorry, not the hand, but I don't know why I said the hand. But you see the hand. It's got the book.
Kill it.
That it stole from the hand.
Take the book and kill it.
Magic missile.
Instantly? Okay, good.
Can I wait? Does that violate rules?
Does it? Yeah, I guess it would if it would caught. Yeah, because it could set stuff on fire.
But it's not. No, magic missile wouldn't set anything on fire. But
yeah, it would.
Violence.
This thing's already done aggression. I'll allow it.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't going to upset the.
It already hit the hand and killed one of the freaking.
Well,
yeah,
there's also where they go true to target.
Yeah, go ahead.
3 missiles for that is 10 damage.
And hold on a second. Yeah, it had exactly 10 hit points.
Hell yeah.
So you get 200 experience for killing the imp.
Nice. I will go pick up the book.
So yeah, it's a big hallway. You just seen it. He was like, holding the book and everything. He took it out. All right, you got the book.
Impin' ain't easy.
Impin' ain't easy. Do I need to investigate to determine what it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll like a 1, and it's gonna be like, it's just paper.
It's a book.
Natural 20.
Okay, you are well aware of this book. It is a very famous book in the Forgotten Realms. It is Igwil's Demonomicon.
We're fucking with demons. All right.
Remember, this is the book the hand was trying to take to her.
Demonomicon?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I threw in an extra nom in there.
Nom.
Demon nom.
Okay.
I believe the first part of that title may be the interesting part, just so we're clear.
I thought it was the nom. The nom part. Wolfbrain's apparently a little hungry.
How to serve humanity.
So, do I know anything else about the book other than what it's called?
You know that you can't read it because it's written in demonic.
I will try to find Talia to.
Are you going to gather everyone or just go straight to her?
I think I'd bring it to her because I know it was.
Okay, sure.
And I know we're trying to find people and track them down, but I don't want to disrupt.
So, Talia was in the middle of talking to some of the other avowed people. Whenever you find her, you can give her the book if you want.
I found your imp and killed it. I can't read this. I think
I'm gonna snatch that out of his hands real quick and just start immediately leafing through.
So you do that, and your hand climbs up out of its pouch and starts trying to flip through pages in the book.
I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna go. Here you go.
So you set the book down. The hand goes down, and it starts flipping, and it turns, and it points to you, and it goes like this, and then goes at a specific passage in the book.
I'm gonna read it, but not out loud, because bad things happened last time we did reading out loud.
So the issue with it is the demonic language, but it is an old form of it. So you can read it, but you have no idea. It'd be like reading Old English now. Like you're not making out what the hell it says, but the hand is right there next to you, tapping, pointing at you and saying, read it, basically.
Out loud.
Yeah, you can make out the demonic, but it's like Old English to you.
The hand's like making a motion as if it's held up to its ear.
I would specifically like to know with whom I am speaking, and may they aid in basically, I want to create like a summoning circle, I feel, or like an entrapment circle, because shit is going to go down.
The question is, well, no, here, I won't even say this out loud. Give me a wisdom check. Should have disappeared.
I didn't mean to do that. Wow, these are all really bad. No, you know what? I'm going to burn an inspiration point for that.
Okay, it's worth it, I would think.
This feels
But
really
you guys have been
important.
like trying to get the hand back and get the book for it.
I'm assuming he's gonna say that we need the whole party.
Okay, so that's a 15 minus 1, 14.
Okay, well, all I can say off that wisdom check is that the hand hasn't let you down yet.
Yeah. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna start
There's time for everything.
reading demonic languages out loud for funsies.
So you're standing there and you're reading it, and the hand is standing there, like going along with you, like showing you to read that. And you read it, and as you read it, it starts the lettering starts melting off the page like purple, like letter. It's coming up, just poofing in the air off the page, and all of a sudden you just black out.
Yep,
And
that sounds about right.
I want you to take yourself down to 1 HP.
Yeah, that sounds even right.
Do I see?
And you will be unconscious for 1 day, but you'll be able to share what you're about to see with the group whenever you become conscious.
Cool.
This spell is a true sight spell.
Dope. Okay.
So it is allowing you to see what it is you're wanting to see. And it's almost as if you're looking at security camera footage of Candlekeep from when Basil's people were there. You're seeing Festandia there. You're seeing the other sorcerers and wizards that are there with him. You see, when Pan arrived with his guy that he sent down there. And you can see that Basil gets the book, and he goes to Daryl Yashinti, the human sage poet, expert in music, poetry, and literature, who was curating that day and allowing things to be copied. And you can see Basil give him a large bag of gold.
Of course he was bought.
So he made a copy. They put the copy on the shelf, and then you see Basil leave through Fastandia's room, through the doorway to her mansion. And that's it.
Don't trust the humans.
Never trust a poet.
But yeah, so Wolfrine, you just see Talia just faint right there as she's reading it, and the hand is just like tapping the back of your head. Like that.
I'm real glad I bought that hand. That's real helpful.
I would like Wolfrine to do a wisdom check.
That is a natural 20 again.
Okay.
Ooh, ninja dice.
That is.
You're well aware of what true sight is, and you know that that's what the book gave her.
Okay.
So, you know,
So I know that she's going to be like kind of out for a day.
Yeah, you know that she's out down to 1 HP.
So I'd probably try to get somebody to help me like carry her somewhere safe to.
Yeah, well, there's other Avowed there, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
You guys can get her out.
Instead of the middle of the hallway.
And then I would assume that at some point you guys all get back together because they were off talking to people who had no idea. Does anybody have anything that they want to do while Talia is passed out?
Can I have Miriam do things?
Yeah, you can.
You like draw a mustache on her with a Sharpie?
I want to go make a good berry bush, or like a couple good berry bushes, and like perhaps bring an Avowed with me to be like, this is what I'm doing, and when I leave, it's your responsibility.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's one specific at nature.
Will you give me a nature check?
I don't know that hers is better. What is? That's a 16 plus 2, 18.
Okay, she is proficient enough with what you taught her to do that, to be able to get one going. And that's not a problem.
Well, she has a bag of 30 on her, so I'm assuming like plant 3.
Sure. So here, hang on a second. Scratching through some notes here. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to do while Talia's unconscious?
Yeah, their kitchen around.
Yeah.
Go cook some Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, go ahead and do your survival check with your advantage proficiency.
I rolled an 18 before the proficiency even, so it's going to be over 20.
You got Pop-Tarts again.
All right, nice.
Can I say that while he was doing that, Miriam brought him good berries to put in the Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, but you'll have to get rid of some of the good berries she has.
Are my Pop-Tarts still magical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, if you make them with good berries, then they're awesome. Like, you know.
Oh, okay, nice.
So I guess roll. What does he have to do to determine how many he makes? That's how many I will give him. I'm assuming he's not making.
I would say it would depend on how many you give him.
How many you want?
How squishy are y'all?
Let's just say that I would do everything you can to make sure you're fully ready for the next thing that's going to happen.
Miriam is very squishy. All right, I'm going to give you 15.
Okay.
I'm going to make potions.
Grow more.
You're going to what? Make more potions?
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that.
I can make 5 in 8 hours, so.
Yeah. What about you guys? Alon and Bean.
Bean is.
Who are both muted.
That's weird. So I'm going to go through my daily routine of kick-ass stealthy exercises.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Usually when I do that, there's like a 10% chance I accidentally level up.
Okay, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to give me an acrobatics check right now.
Okay. Plus 11 and 11 is 22.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Okay, give yourself 1 temporary hit point.
Okay.
That won't expend. Just remember to erase that first next time you take damage.
Okay.
All right, Alon.
I would just wonder.
Okay. Okay, well, you guys are all doing that. You know, you're cooking and making potions and planting stuff and everything. And then, you know, Talia regains her consciousness. She's still at 1 HP. So it's your health is going to be vital in danger for a while until you either, you know, drink a potion or fully rest.
Eat a Pop-Tart?
Yeah, you could. But you're able to tell the others the vision.
Yes.
Apple filling.
I know who did it.
I want to give you 500 experience for trusting the hand.
Oh, she's my girl. I read her bedtime stories.
Marvel Comics teaches you anything, it's don't trust the hand.
I did not take their advice.
But that hand is not a literal hand.
Yeah. So I guess share my knowledge. It was. Hold on, I gotta flip back to the notes. Yashinti.
Daryl Yashinti.
Yeah, so you guys are all aware that you guys know who that is, and that he is the one who. I mean, I'm assuming you just told the group this. You didn't go off and just spout it to everyone.
Yeah. I would tell the squad, not the entire world. Perhaps there's no head avowed. Grab the dude whose book it was and tell him. I forgot his name already.
The dude whose book it was.
Yeah, the library.
He was the curator of it? Yeah, so you're telling him that you had the vision about that?
Yes. I feel like he would also be worth knowing because he's part of the group trying to figure out what's going on, is he not?
So,
or was he unaware that the book? No, he knows the book was.
He knows that somebody did, just doesn't know who it is. And you're telling him, you know, that the Demonomicon told you that. And he says, as you know, this is one of the most dangerous books in the entire world. So I will have to ask you to put the Demonomicon back up.
That's fine. But as she goes, she's going to read it the entire time. I'm just like walking and reading, like, all right, as much as you can. As much as you can.
Takes it, says, and this is also one of our most dangerous books, so we should probably put this thing in the vault. But anyway, yes, this one that definitely no copies are allowed to be made of. So it says, if I'm going to have to trust you on this because you're asking us to call out one of our most trusted people here.
True.
He's like, what? You know what?
I mean,
how do we know
you're
that?
welcome
You're
to roll an insight check on me. God damn it.
You asked me to roll an insight check on me?
You're welcome to roll an insight check on me.
I would let him
what
know
he does.
Tell it was a true sight.
What he
you got
does?
anybody who knows Zone of Truth?
No, I don't think anyone does. So what he does though is he has he says, I'm going to call a meeting with all the other members of the Avowed except for Daryl.
Daryl's gonna know.
So he has the meeting with the Daryl, and you guys are waiting, and you're resting and all that because you're all
dying.
Fucked up and that. And they come back after a while to you all, and they're like, okay, well, we've decided to use this. And they pull out a little blue book and they flip it open and they ask if you're telling the truth. And go ahead and you tell your story again. And your story starts writing on it's empty pages, by the way. There's blank book. Your story starts writing on there, and they look at it and they're like, okay, it would be written as the actual truth if you were telling a lie.
Yo, that's so cool.
So, okay.
I immediately start eyeballing that in the pocket of whomever's body that went into. I'm like, yep, I want that.
Okay.
I'm not going to take it, but I want it.
We'll say is the Githzerai guy. He's the master sage, primary expertise, all things unnatural, including aberrations, undead, and the far realm. And he just like puts a little blue book, puts it away. So they know that this is the case, and they're like, okay, well, we don't really keep a lot of prisoners around here, so you guys want to swap out our treacherous friend for your newfound friend?
I'm down with that.
I would offer to break the guy's arms.
I would ask the hand how it feels about that and if it agrees or disagrees.
What a conversation we're having.
The hand? Well, first of all, Ulfgar, you say that or whatever, and they're like, please, no violence here at Candlekeep.
What about violence against imps?
Well, that imp did kill one of the sages.
That's true. Yeah, I've avenged that sage, so
So you're asking the hand if I mean the hand is back still again. It's like, you know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start asking its opinion on things now. You think this is a bad idea? Yes. No. Trust the hand.
Yeah. So they release Pan, and Pan says, he says, yeah, that's unfortunate that we couldn't get the map ourselves, because Thay is a far off land in the middle of Faerun, and it is very far away, and Basil's people have probably been looking for it for a long time, and there's no way that they could find it without that map. So we definitely can't find it without the map.
Did I see the map in my vision?
You saw that there was a map, but you wouldn't be able to make it out. But he says, I have one option. It's a long shot, but I think it could help us. And he says that there is about a week's journey from here is a place called Refraction Plateau. And Basil has used it in the past as creating one-way jump points to teleport to different places. And I am certain that he was working on one for Thay, and he would have targeted it for the entrance to the laboratory.
Okay.
So if you guys are down to go into Refraction Plateau, Pan
I would like to not be dying at 1 HP. Y'all got any of that magical good here?
Was you resting for a while they were meeting?
That won't count toward her HP.
Health potions will take you to half.
But I also don't want to waste those.
You're muted, Nola. I was going to say Nola could work his magic charms.
I will tap her on the forehead and bestow 30 points of health upon her.
Ooh.
There you go. That should definitely help.
Not as squishy.
Same as it ever was.
We could sleep on it for a day.
Sleep on to think of whether you want to go with Pan to this place?
The refraction, what you call it?
Refraction Plateau.
We could reflect on that.
I'm going, but it would give her time to heal to full health. Maybe
But
cook some more
we're not going to
potions
travel
and Pop
for 1
Tarts.
week straight. We're going to have to sleep somewhere in there.
Yeah, I just don't want to be at no health because.
Oh, no. I mean, like, in terms of recovering.
Yeah, it would make sense to rest.
Yeah, let's cook some more potions and
You got, and like I said, Pan has not shown you any sign that he's, he clearly is upset about Basil getting him trapped in a book. Well,
what is Pan? Not
Pan's a tiefling,
racially, but classly.
He's a mage. He's similar to like the one you fought in the forge.
Mage is not a class. Sorcerer, wizard.
Yeah, I mean he's like a wizard, sorcerer. It's doesn't matter. He's a magic user.
He doesn't have a god, so I'm assuming he's.
I don't have a character sheet for him. I have some basic stats I could flip to if we needed.
While we're waiting for her to get healthy, can I hand out like promotional trading cards?
Yeah, you can do that.
Candlekeep. And
Sure.
I would also like to check out their Pop-Tart vendors.
There's no Pop-Tart vendors, but yeah. Now realize there are people that come and go from here. That people that are allowed to come in and look at books. So you would definitely be talking to people from around the world. So it would make sense for you to hand out cards to people.
Okay.
Can I look for a very specific person who's not going to be here, but I want them to be?
Who?
The lady.
Hera.
Elvis.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really want to run into
This is
Hera.
good because it may tie to something that I was about to have happen for you guys. Yes, I will let you roll for investigation.
That is an 11 plus 9. That is a dirty 20, my friend.
Okay, time to bring up the map.
Is she here?
Okay, so as you guys remember, this area here is a place that visitors. Wait, we got to zoom in, and you can't. Can you do me a favor?
The, like,
I zoomed in
outside
on
area?
Yeah, Phil, can you zoom in on the intro area?
Yes, buddy.
Yeah, just go on there. It doesn't matter.
It's the wiggly line. It's like the rainbow line on the end. What are you looking for?
Nice.
Yeah. So yes. So of course, travelers are allowed to come here, and there are people who not necessarily allowed to go into the libraries that come and stay at the lodging, and traders come, all kinds of stuff. Well, there is a large band of traders, like a whole bunch of like big carriages. These are various merchants and all that, and among them is actually Hera.
Yeah. I mean, I want to.
This is cool. D&D can be spun because this group was going to be here no matter what, and it's cool that you wanted to look for Hera because now she's with them.
Yeah, I want to peruse her wares because she deals in like
chaos magic,
stuff, right? Yeah.
What did I want to learn from her?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you needed 500 gold, and she was going to teach you how to make something, or something like that.
Yeah, something. The thing that was given to.
I'll bring this back up in a minute when we need it.
Fancy pants.
Yeah. So anyway, so all of these traders are here, and are you just going to go talk to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got money to spend.
Well, what is it you're looking for?
I have no idea. I didn't think she was going to be here. I didn't plan for this.
I mean, I don't have anything for her, so we have to wing it. But this would that's the least important thing about her being here. The important thing about her being here is
that she's here.
Are you going to tell her what it is you're trying to do?
She's neutral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that would influence what she shows me.
Well, she talks about how she's traveling with this caravan and stuff, and they are actually heading in the direction toward Refraction Plateau.
Well.
They're not going all the way there, but the group could easily hitch a ride most of the way, since none of you have vehicles except for your motorcycle.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, yeah, there we go. There's our mode of transport for some of the way.
Yeah. So do you guys have any other stuff you want to do in Candlekeep before this caravan takes off?
There was something I was hoping to see. She usually has amulets and.
Yeah, it's chaos magic though.
Yeah, chaos. I don't know much about chaos magic.
So she's not going to have
resurrection amulets.
Health-wise, that might be helpful for a wizard, or AC raising.
I don't know. You guys have to ask me specific stuff because I don't have any stuff here. We're gonna. Roll
I know. I'm trying to. I'm literally searching through D&D Beyond right now because again, did not think someone was going to show up. There's a ring of truth telling, ring of war.
Again, her selling stuff is the least important thing about her being here.
I know, and I'm kind of we can do this on the way too. We're gonna be traveling with her.
Yeah, you're gonna spend a week with her.
So.
Shall we set off?
Yeah, if nobody has anything else they want to do here, you guys are welcome to take off.
So what just random traveling brought her here?
Yeah, she's just made her way over to Faerun, and she's been traveling around in the last couple of years and got with this this caravan of merchants.
And
they, like I said, they're like a big trade. I mean, hell, you might even find some of the berry stuff on this caravan. I mean, they're taking stuff all around the continent, and they were just stopping here at Candlekeep and said they're heading out of here, and they don't mind you guys hitch around.
Kadabra also,
huh?
Do we see the magic dudes?
Oh, my magic friends.
Because wasn't one of them traveling and selling stuff?
Yeah. 5 years ago.
5 years ago? 5 years ago, none of you even knew each other.
Well, we had a time jump.
A year ago. I don't know why.
It was like 3 years.
It was a 2-year time jump, and you guys were together for about 1 year before that. So now you guys have been doing this for a few weeks. No, that's the only person you know out of the caravan. Everyone else is just random merchants and stuff. They're not really powerful people or anything like that. It's not a bunch of magic. Hera's the only magic person.
I'm gonna ask if she has a ring of protection.
A ring of protection. What is that?
You gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while wearing this ring.
All right. Well, then I need you to give me an Arcana check.
That I can do. 13 plus 8. 21.
Yeah, she's got one.
I would like to buy it.
Okay.
How much is it?
How much is it? Does it say in there?
No.
So I have no idea.
View details page. How does 1 platinum sound?
Oh, she's like, well, hell yeah.
All right. If Blizzard needs protection, he will shell out.
Okay. So, yeah, if you guys are all good, you guys are heading on down the trail. You got this long caravan. It's a little over half a dozen, carriages of varying sizes. Now, the question is, Caroline, do you want to leave your motorcycle here, ride your motorcycle, or strap it up to a caravan?
I would strap it up to something and go from there.
Okay.
Because I don't want to waste oil. I want to show her the hand.
You want to show her the hand?
I don't want to ask her thoughts.
Yes, she knows all about it because she
This
is
is my new friend?
Yeah, like freaking... Like, Igwilv is like Madonna for her.
Cool.
So she thinks that's amazing.
No, like new knowledge from her, though. I mean, I know a lot already, but...
Nothing that you probably know more about it specifically than her at this point. She's just a follower of that type of magic, so similarly type magic. But anyway, so if you guys are going, I'll say this. So there's random. I'm going to assume you're traveling with Hera. Then are you? Everybody can choose how they want to do this.
Yeah, Miriam and I would hang out with her.
Okay, Ulfgar.
She's still looking good, but middle-aged.
Yeah.
She's literally had a day today.
I'd go to see her just to pay my respects to her.
Yeah.
So,
It's awkward but acceptable.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll say this:
that works on my Pop-Tarts. What do you think?
Yeah. How about you travel along with the cooks?
Okay.
Yeah. And you guys have any particular type of person you'd like to travel along with and chit chat while you're on the road? What kind of person?
I want to travel by myself in back.
What? By yourself in the back?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to be on like the really, really big like housewares cart.
Yes. Well, either that or traveling by myself up front in a scout capacity.
Okay. How by what means? You want to take a horse?
Yeah.
Because I would imagine they'd have a few loose horses that aren't pulling carriages.
Oh, I don't have my motorcycle anymore.
No.
Yeah, damn it.
Hey, what happened to that motorcycle?
I don't know, but it makes my eye itch every time I think about it.
Lewis, roll for persuasion.
I know what you're doing.
11.
That probably gets beaten by Bean's wisdom. So, yeah, you don't really think much of his answer.
Well, actually, it might not. My wisdom is one of my lower stats.
Oh, what is your wisdom then? Like the straight wisdom. Like, what is the stat for it?
This newfangled digital character sheet. It's 12.
You do beat it.
Just barely.
All right.
Am I suspicious because it was close?
No.
Okay.
Alon, though, what kind of person would you see yourself traveling with this band of merchants?
Well, if it's a band of merchants, then I would be with the weapons/armor people.
Okay. Right on. There's like two guys. They're both, humans, and they're like heavily armored up. Like they would like to talk to you about metalcraft working and stuff.
Sweet. We'll sit there and talk nerd stuff.
Yeah. There's a few dwarves. There's a couple elves, mostly humans. So, but it's a big group, and then there's Hera. So, yeah. So you guys are going on down the road, and I would assume that Pan is probably also with the Hera group because they share that in common. You could fit 4 on her and her cart, no problem. So, and he's also you guys would be traveling more toward the front to lead the way. So you guys are traveling for a while, and you're walking. Actually, nobody's walking. Everybody's either on a horse or on a cart.
You're rolling.
Okay. You guys are going down the road. Regular old mountain pass, Nothing out of the ordinary going on.
Oh, basically.
Does anybody have anything they want to do?
I would like to see if she has a stone of limbo.
What does that do?
So it's basically not a giant, it's like a fist-sized stone. It looks like it is like a meteorite, but when you look at it closer, it is faintly glowing. When you throw it, when it lands, it unleashes a blast of magical energy in a 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature within range must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. Each creature takes 2d10 damage on a failed save or half damage on a success. And then you roll a d10, and whatever it lands on is the type of damage it does.
Give me an Arcana check.
It is a 7 plus a 3. That's a 10. She doesn't have it.
She doesn't have it, but since it's 10 or higher, she can make you one.
Ooh. How much?
She says it's not going to be cheap.
I'll let you hold the hand.
She says, okay, well, I totally ripped off the wizard by selling that thing to him for 1 platinum. So she's like, I'll tell you what, you let me hold the hand and you give me 1 platinum, then I'll make this from scratch.
Is that a Beatles song?
I will take that.
Okay. Everybody else? Anything that comes to mind you can think of going on this road traveling?
Also would asking for another item from her.
Nope. One item from her at a time.
Don't suppose anyone would have any magic armor.
What? I couldn't hear.
Oh, sorry.
Both of you guys were talking.
Magical armor? Anybody who you could talk to about that?
Not magical armor, no. The only magic person here is Hera.
She may be able to do magic on your armor.
I don't have armor. That's what I was wondering.
Okay.
Be a ring of protection for you as well.
No, she's only got 1 of each item. And that's the thing. I can't let you guys have more than 1 because, what are the chances that she just has everything you're looking for? So it's either you get it or you don't. So, yeah, if you guys can't think of anything to do, then I want Bean to take a dexterity saving throw.
I do really want to know if she's a bag of beans because this item just sounds hilarious.
Ooh, 26.
Okay. From around the mountain pass, you get attacked by and escape from a death slad.
That sounds deadly.
Ooh, Ulfgard would like to join me for that.
Yeah, this fucking thing is nasty. It's swiped at you, but missed, and in its rage, it starts going after the caravan. And just starts busting up carts.
How long have we been traveling for?
This is like within a day or so of going.
Okay.
Do I see it yet?
Health would have reset. Health would have reset.
Yeah, her health can reset now. I'll allow that.
Does that mean it turned its back on me?
It just swiped at you. You pulled the horse back, and then it just got pissed off, and it ran over, and it just started whacking carts.
Jesus.
So, I mean, you can't get a stealth because it knows you're there, but that doesn't mean somebody else can't do something. So these fucking things are big.
Combat now?
There's just 1 of them?
You guys can roll for initiative, yeah. There's just 1, but you don't want more than 1.
Miriam gets one.
There's my evil.
I got an 11.
Got a 21.
7.
13 for Phil, 7 for Jeremy. What was that, Caroline?
11 for Talia and Miriam.
And Nola?
17.
17. Now I need to roll for the NPC.
Yeah, it's more like it for me.
Oh, nat 20. But
Waste
it doesn't make a difference. Lewis still gets to go first. So Lewis gets to go, and then the creature gets to go. So Lewis,
how far is it from me?
I want to say it's like 4 carriages up, and your danger sense went off, and so that's why you're able to like look out and see this fucking big ass thing. You know, looks like the damn Cloverfield monster out there tearing shit up.
Oh shit! Okay, kaiju time.
It's not that fucking big. It's I forget how big it is. It says it's a medium aberration, so it's good size.
That sounds like it would piss me off.
Towering over the carts. Like it could just grab the door of a cart and just pull it off like that.
Oh, my favorite. Okay, well I'm going to go into a rage and attack it. So I'm going to throw my axe at it and then fly into my axe.
Awesome.
So this is a giant creature.
Yeah.
So that means... Hold on, buddy. Daddy has to see what his damage is.
Damage, dude.
I think I have double on my throw for that.
Okay.
So it's... Oh, well, I'll roll attack first. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're all well over 20.
Okay, they all hit then.
Yeah. 19, 18, and 16. So for the first one, I'll roll my d12 and 2 d8s. Plus 10. I'll just roll everything. It's going to do a ton of damage.
Okay.
11, 19, 25, 30. So I do 64 damage.
Holy crap.
Holy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now it's the creature's turn. It has its sights on you. It just tore up a fucking cart. God help the inhabitants of it. Right? And it got hit. Now you're right up on it, right? Because you just had it.
I'm on top of it.
He's like right there. So he's going to get a very close attack. He does a multi-attack, which is actually 3. This is the first creature I've ever seen that has a 3-prong multi-attack.
Okay.
2 with claws, 1 with bite.
Okay.
So we'll do the 2 claws first.
We don't even need Basil. We all die.
Danny's like, we're not
19?
fucking around anymore.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
For the first one, okay.
Mm-hmm.
18 for the second one.
Yep.
And then the bite attack is 12.
Nope.
Okay.
Are these slashing or piercing?
These are both slashing and necrotic damage. So hold on. I got to roll 2 damages for you.
Hold on. Okay. The slashing will do half.
Okay. So first damage is 1d10 plus 5. Whoops. So that's 10, so 5 on that one. And then you get it again. Also 10, so 5. So you got 10 damage for that. Then you get 2d6 necrotic twice. You don't have any defense against necrotic, right?
Nah.
Okay. So that one will be 6 damage necrotic. So that is, I believe that's all he can do that turn. But he also does get 10 HP back.
From the necrotic damage?
No, he just has a regeneration that gives him 10 to start every turn.
Motherfucker.
Not as good. Hey, it's not as much as the vampire, but this guy's tough. So then it'll be.
What is this thing we're fighting, Danny?
A death slot. And it's your turn to take a crack at that. You're now aware of what the hell's going on. You see Ulfgar out there. You know, it's broad daylight. You know, he's out there freaking brawling with this thing, and Bean's out there riding on a horse. And
all right, well, I'm going to do a little guiding bolt.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like fighting on the train.
By the way, you guys are alone in this fight because everyone else is trying to keep their horses under control. Because the carriages are just going all over the place.
That is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's glowing.
Coincidentally, that is 27 damage.
Okay.
Twinsies.
All right. Is that all you do?
For now, yeah.
Okay. So then it is, Phil, it's your turn. You've got control of your horse now, and you're looking at, this thing's like just got lit up by Nola, and you see Ulfgar out there taking swipes from it.
Daylight?
Yeah, it's broad daylight, and yeah, that's what's getting you.
How tall?
Taller than a carriage. He could he could just walk up and think of him as like a freaking, what's his name's brother from Harry Potter?
I would like to throw my cantrip and attack from above.
Hagrid's brother?
Yeah, Hagrid's brother. He's about that big. You'd like to do what? Oh, you want to do the cantrip thing? Awesome. So Phil has a special thing that he learned while he's journeying around the world. He throws up a cantrip that allows wind to gust up. He pulls out his little compact glider that you guys saw, and he shoots up 50 feet in the air off the horse. Just
That explains the glider. Haha. You also lost your eye?
Of course.
Okay, so you're up in the air.
Okay,
That'll
so I
be
guess
one
my
action.
question. Yeah, I was going to say, can I get an attack in the same round?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Just pick up your regular action.
Sneak attack since I'm from above.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that because he's not going to know you're up there.
Okay. So to hit. Ooh, this is the first time I've done damage on this new sheet. +8. Oh, 22.
22, that hits.
Yep. Okay, so it's 3d6 now for sneak attack. So my damage is 1d8 +5. So 7 plus 3d6.
Okay.
First is 2, 6, and 1. Not great. 7, 8, 9, 10, 16 total.
Okay.
And now I'm on the ground.
Yep, you're on the ground. I'll say you land behind it because you did that attack.
Okay.
All right. So then we go to Caroline. Your turn. You can run both you and Miriam. Now you guys are kind of ahead of this because it attacked like kind of toward the middle.
How close to other people is it?
Bill is standing right behind it, and Ulfgar's taking hits from it.
Cool. Okay. Can you stop doing that? I want to use my goddamn magic bullets at some point. I'm gonna shoot it with
Sure,
an
we'll have an
arrow
opportunity
then,
soon.
because I don't want to kill my friends. That would be a no.
Okay. Shoot it with
So
an arrow.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
shoot it with an arrow. I'm assuming this would also be a sneak attack as well, or does it see me?
No, it wouldn't see you. This will be a sneak attack for sure.
And that rolled right.
You're
up.
like standing up on the. You're like standing up on the carriage, like aiming back and firing.
That is an 11 plus. I'm using my regular short bow, not my crossbow. 11 plus 8 is 19 to hit.
It hits.
And then 1d. Oh wait, that's gonna be 5d6. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I have exactly 5. All right. So that's 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 4 is 19, plus 1 is 20, plus 5, 25 damage.
Okay.
And then Miriam is going to do the same thing, but not as a sneak attack, just as a regular attack. And she has a long bow. That is a 12 plus 6, 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 1d8. The first time I've used this. That's 1, but she gets 4, so 5 total.
5 damage?
5 damage.
Okay. All right. So now we go to Jeremy before back to Lewis. So Jeremy, you're inside of a carriage, but you can look out the window and you see it. You're seeing all hell breaking loose up there.
Do I have a clear 5-foot area to hit on it?
Would other people take a hit?
It's 5 feet kind of diameter.
Yeah. It's out in the open.
I mean, it's a big, huge thing. And it fills up, or Bean's up top, right?
No, Phil's behind it. He hit it, and he's standing behind it, and Ulfgar is like in its clutches.
I instantly dropped right back down and attacked it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were attacking from like above and like.
No, I was, but not
he
yet.
landed behind it.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
gets it, shit. He's like, wow.
Just kind of like came sliding down its back with the dagger.
You guys need ears to match Caroline over here.
Be better.
We're not pro elves here.
By the way, this is the thing that she texted me out of the fucking blue that one night. And I was like, all I get is a text that just said, I'm like, I think I was live streaming with you, or not live streaming. We were just chatting backstage.
Yeah.
I just get a text that just says, "So I did a thing," and I click it. It's just Caroline sitting there with the ears.
I had a feeling that was the thing.
It was awesome. Okay. Anyhow, go ahead. If you want to hit Ulfgar, be my guest.
So Ulfgar is on the ground?
Yeah, like this thing's like clawing at him. It tried biting him and missed. I'll say that it missed the bite because of Bean's attack.
Yeah, I can aim for its head though. That's above
Sure.
Ulfgar. Ulfgar's short.
Yeah. Okay. It's big. Yeah.
Shoot my lightning bolt out.
Ulfgar's like up to his knee. A normal human would be like up to his waist.
Yeah, so there's plenty of surface area up top.
Sure.
To
Not a
aim
problem.
my thing at it, and what do I roll? I am going to. Oh fuck it! I'm gonna do it at a level 4 because why not? And I think that means I am rolling 96 lightning damage. If I could find my card, that would be awesome.
You're gonna murder people, aren't you?
I'm just gonna murder
Trying to
people.
set everything on fire too.
Yeah, I had 1d6, so 9d6. Here we go. Ooh, there's a couple 5s. There's a 4. Alright, that's 15 plus 8, 23, 29, 31 damage.
All right.
It's like just a scratch.
Yep.
Wait, was that? Hold on. That was only 8 of the die. I dropped one off to the side and never rolled it. Add 5 more. So 36 total.
Okay. All right.
I thought
So
I was.
now we're back to Lewis, who is seeing this thing taking all kind of hits, and you're getting away from its bite.
I'm gonna keep attacking it. So I will. So that is a nat 20, a 15, and a 26. I'm guessing the 15 misses?
No, he said 15. Wait, what were they? Sorry.
I got a nat 20, I got a 15, and I got a 26.
Okay. Yeah, everything but the 15 hits. So, and then it's a nat 20, so double damage on that one.
Okay. 19. Okay, so the nat 20, that's 16 then. 27, 34. So 64.
64 damage. He's dead.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Not 64. One of those missed. I rolled 3, sorry. So that's minus. So 44. Sorry.
Okay. He's also dead.
Okay.
So he was excessively
No.
dead before.
Yeah, you guys just went ape shit on this thing. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Like, you guys are fucking really awesome because this thing's a challenge rating of 10. So.
Or what? A level
Collectively, we beat a 10 though.
So combined, we could do a challenge rating of
A
what?
lot.
35.
I mean, so the challenge ratings are just, they're a guide, right? They're not perfect, but it's, basically like a party. Like, you guys are all right around like 7. Like, you guys should, I knew you guys would be able to handle this, but you guys beat it all in one rotation. It just not got back to the creature's turn. Like you guys just fucking just obliterated it. I'm really surprised at that. Because challenge rating 10, there's not very many monsters in the manual that are challenge rating of 10.
Hell yeah.
So you guys can divide, including Miriam, 5,900 experience. But then you're going to get a little bit more.
So that is 983.3. Do we round up or down?
Up.
So 984.
5,000 divided by 5. Oh.
984 per.
Let me know when you get that all in because you guys are going to get a little bit more.
All right.
Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all each get another 500 experience for saving the caravan. Only 2 elves died in this battle.
So we each get 500?
You each get 500. This is separate from the monster. This is just the fact that you guys banded together and saved the caravan. The first carriage, no anything you can do about it. 2 elves died in there, a man and a woman.
You know what they call 2 dead elves?
What?
A good start.
God.
You dwarf.
Been stabbed too many times in the
Shakes its
back.
finger at you.
Cool. So, and then Phil, I'm also going to give you an inspiration point for immediately using one of your really cool abilities the first chance you got to use it.
Do you know I have 3 inspiration points now?
Start cashing it.
I now have 2.
Instead of stocking that, like you guys are going to be dead in the worst dungeon I can throw at you with piles of stuff around you that you could have used.
You back like I did.
See, you gotta save him for an important part. I debated burning 2 on that hand roll. Like, well,
it was worth it though, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Which is why I saved them.
All right.
I still might remember
Miriam just
what I
leveled
used
up.
mine for, but I got one back, so it turned out okay.
Yeah, she's level 5. Look at my girl.
All right.
To the big leagues, Miriam.
So, Lewis, you took damage during that, right?
Yep.
Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Well,
Flesh
then,
wound.
yeah, you're not going to get a chance to really rest during this next part because the caravan has decided that once they get off this mountain road that they're gonna go ahead and bed down. This is like day 2 of you guys going out. So, usually it's from what you've seen from the first time you met them at the place, and then the first night you spent with them, they're a cheery group, but now they're kind of like, oh shit. But they're happy that they have heroes among them, and some of the people in the caravan have heard of some of you, so they were quick to take you on. Like it's not a, yeah, they're not aware of the wizard, but they know about King Ulfgar, and they've heard of the exploits of the badass bitches.
That's us.
And you made them all aware of you guys through the trading cards, Phil. So now I'm going to bring something up here on Owlbear.
Do we have Owlbear?
If you guys don't have it, can someone give them the link?
I do not have it.
I do not have it. Yep, it looks right.
Want me to zoom in?
Yeah, you can zoom in to where the map takes up the majority of it.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
I might just remove somebody trying to zoom in.
Okay.
That was me.
On a
bastard.
D10, a 0 is a 10, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm doing our head.
As long as it's not the other one.
Well, I was like, I'm just making sure, guys. Miriam is now not so squishy.
Cool. Good. If you need some time to get yourself together, this is a good time.
No, you're good.
So I have you guys on the map, but I don't have anyone else because you just have to imagine some NPCs there. Everybody's hanging around the campfires and
red shirts.
time. We got bards playing music.
Yeah, how many of the bars are wearing red shirts?
How many of the bars? So this gives you an idea about how many people you're with. No.
Ulfgar offers a Pop-Tart to the squishy people in the party.
To the squishy people in the park. So your group. So you want to give them some temp HP?
Yeah.
All right. Whoever
I don't have
wants
to use it
temp
right
HP.
now, but
Okay.
I mean, I and Miriam will both take one.
okay.
I'll take one.
Okay.
I might.
Anyone else want
I
one?
might eat one to just give myself a temporary hit point.
Mm-hmm.
I'll autograph some cards and hand them out to people in a special top loader.
All right.
You got manufacturing the top loaders.
That's all.
I'm using the Pop-Tart packaging. The special foil that Nola came up with.
Are there any kids?
Are there any kids?
Yeah.
No, this is a very adult group here.
Okay.
I know what you were going for though with the action figure thing, but no kids in this caravan.
I'll break out some Playboys.
It's not actually what I was going to do, but it's all good.
I want to sit down around the fire and just start like sharing tales of our adventures, or at least me and Miriam.
That's a good idea. In fact,
Doing
it's
like an
such a good
oral
idea.
telling of
That's such a good idea. I want to give you a bonus 100 experience for coming up with something like that.
Aww. Hell yeah, get me closer.
But no inspiration points because
No inspiration.
Yeah. At some point you'll get some.
To be fair, Miriam doesn't have one.
Take note that I'm standing across the road in the shadows.
Are you really?
Yes.
That's cool. Okay. Give me a perception check.
Where did I put my dice roll?
And
There it is.
Bean gets dragged off into the woods, and
Yes, that's the last we ever see of Bean. You said perception?
Yes.
18.
Okay. So you've noticed that a guy went down at sundown to go fishing and has not come back. And it's really late at night now.
Oh, well, then I will go back to the camp and tell people about that.
Okay. Yep. Well, one of the dwarves who's with them, he's like, oh, yeah, Fredo. Fredo went fishing, and he tends to wander off and get lost and try to...
Friends with Scardo?
Huh?
Friendo.
Friends with Scardo and Friendo.
Fredo.
Well, since he's your friend, would you like to go find him?
Oh, no, I'm not going in these here woods. We've traveled to these here woods. See that road right there?
Yeah.
A lot of history on that road. You don't want to go down that road.
By the way, is this a dog right here? laying
Yeah,
on the
it's a
ground?
Aww.
That's cool.
They say normally when he goes off like that, he spends his time and then tries to catch up with us before we leave in the morning. But
Well, all right.
I mean,
Then I will go back and blend in the shadows somewhere.
give me a stealth check.
21.
You are like the night itself.
Like the night.
like a ghost in the night.
I left a trail of Pop-Tart crumbs.
Okay. What are everyone who hasn't said anything? So it'd be like Ulfgar, Alon.
Ulfgar will go say, I'm going to go take a piss and loudly walk in the woods towards where Phil is.
Okay. Okay, do this. But we'll get back to that. I want to know what Wolfrine and Alon are doing.
I'm petting the dog.
Okay, give me a nature check.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Nature or animal handling?
No, give me a nature check.
It's not a real dog, is it?
A nature check? That's 11.
All right, fleas are jumping all over you.
More than 10.
Traveling dog.
Huh?
That's more than 10. Fleas aren't.
Yeah, if you'd gotten higher, then I was going to allow you to stop it. And I guess you could still go, if you wanted to help the dog, you could probably find a way to get the fleas off of it.
Burning hands. Okay.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Use mage hand to take them all off.
Spell magic. They're magic fleas.
I would kind of walk around the perimeter and probably eventually end up somewhere over by the water over here.
Okay, that's good. All right, I will let you do. Can you do a perception check?
Oh, can I? 25.
25. Okay. Yeah, you can see Fredo's hat floating in the water underneath the moonlight. And I want Ulfgar to give me a nature check.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize there was water over there.
That's where the guy went
Oh
fishing.
shit! Yeah.
I zoomed too far in.
Yeah, you did.
6.
Went straight to the
A 6?
A 6.
Okay. I want Bean.
Bad nature.
I want Bean to give me a dexterity saving throw.
You got pissed on.
19.
Ooh, buddy.
You jumped out of the way, but Ulfgar was about to pee on your knee. You decided to test your stealth against someone with, dark vision, and you wanted to see just how close Ulfgar would get to you without him noticing you there.
Do I have to pee?
Do you have to pee?
Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Danger sense.
Danger sense.
Oh, a nat 20.
Okay. Ulfgar, your danger sense is going off, but you don't see anything.
Okay, I'm going to throw my cantrip.
Okay.
And I'm going to let go, so to speak.
Okay. Ulfgar, you're getting pissed on. That nat 20's all over you.
Oh my lord, you guys.
And then I'm going to hang glide my way down, I don't know, like over here.
Okay. I want a response from Ulfgar, then we're going to get back to Alon.
Do I notice I'm getting pissed on, or do I just notice I'm getting...
You're getting hit by liquid and it stinks.
I would say, what the fuck? And I'd try to dive further into the forest, going like this.
All right. So, Alon, what are you going to do with this information about the hat?
I'm going to look around and see if I see any other signs of struggle.
I cannot hear you. You're super quiet.
Yeah, well, we all have our moments.
I've now been attacked by Bean as well.
As I personally think that's why I find Nola so special sometimes.
Oh, thank you. Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of walk around and see if there's any other signs of struggle, or if I can try and discern if he might have fallen in, or if something took him, or that kind of thing.
Okay, give me an investigation roll then.
Yeah, that I don't do.
Well, that's what you literally just described doing.
It's a 14.
There's blood on the grass over by the bank.
On this side?
Let's see. I don't see what you're pointing at.
He's by the water.
On the side that I'm on?
Yeah. It's over there. I know he's by the water. I didn't know if he meant like on this side or that side, like the left or the right. Doesn't matter too much in this.
Quick question. Do I know there's water up there?
Everyone does. You guys camp by a river.
Then that would be the direction I was running in.
How deep is the water?
I would say it would run, shoulder deep if you walked across it.
That's pretty shallow then.
Reminds me of a Bee Gees song.
Who's a dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a.
All right, well, I'm going to cast Walk on Water and walk to the other side.
Okay.
Because
all right, water. You do that, and Talia, you and Miriam are hanging out there, and the vast group of the party is starting to bed down for the night. And you were talking to all these people, but now it's really just you and Miriam hanging out.
Well, I feel like at this point, if we notice that our party is gone missing, we would look for them.
Okay, where are you guys going to go to?
Well, I guess that question would be, do we have any sense of where they went?
No, you still see Wolfrain there. He was dealing with the dog. Which, by the way, Wolfrain, did you have any remedy for the fleas?
I don't.
Okay. Well, yeah, you guys notice that, the rest of the people are gone.
I guess one of us would go up, one of us would go down.
So you're talking about splitting you and Miriam?
Yeah.
Up the road and down the road?
Yeah, so I'll go up and she'll go down towards where Phil's icon is.
And Phil's still stealthing, I would assume.
Yeah, but just like in that general direction.
Okay, I want Miriam to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Oh, that's a 14 plus 2, 16.
Excellent. A javelin lands by her feet.
Can she...
Dog noticed.
I mean, did she get a good enough idea of where it came from?
It came out of the woods from across the road. You need to move your icons so we can know where you're at.
I haven't even looked. Somebody move me. I guess she'll shoot an arrow towards where it came from.
Okay, we're going to go off the initiative that we were going on before, starting with Miriam. Right?
Where are you guys there?
Let me get her logged. Hold on, I'm getting logged into Alter.
Yeah, here, I can move it.
If it wants to.
Because Talia was talking about going up this way. Miriam's
Yeah,
down here.
Miriam's down like there.
Okay.
All right, so starting with Miriam, she just knows a javelin came flying out of the woods at her from that direction.
Yeah. She's just going to shoot an arrow in retaliation.
Blindly?
I mean, there's not really many things I can do here.
Okay. Okay. Shoot an arrow in the direction it came from with disadvantage.
Oh, God. The 10 to hit?
No, doesn't hit.
Yep.
Okay, so then this will default down to, so who was next on there? Alon?
Was I not on the...
The NPCs are 20. You're 7. Alon is 17.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't
Miriam's an Oh, well, I counted Miriam as an NPC. So, yeah, it would be.
Well, technically be.
Yeah, she's technically
Talia's
me.
turn, too.
Yeah, we can go off that then, and we can just skip no altogether and let it be Jeremy's
I'm not going to do anything. I can't do anything because I don't know if anything's going on.
Okay, well, and it goes back to Lewis then.
I guess I'm still running through the woods towards the water too.
Yeah, you're heading toward the water.
Yeah, I go.
Danger sense is flying off the handle.
Okay. Do I have a direction of the danger sense, or I just know there's some?
Here, I'll show you exactly what kind of a danger sense you have. I'm moving your piece. You're going through the woods there.
I say so. Goddamn bird shit on me or something.
You run into 3 beings.
Okay.
Let me get them on the map. And let me go ahead and get the one that's attacking Miriam on the map. Okay. You run into 3 bugbears.
Bugbears. I know what those are.
Oh, nice.
And one of them is clearly the chief.
Clark?
Clark.
I will walk up to it and try to intimidate it and say, "Did you just piss on me?"
Roll for intimidation.
That's amazing.
18 plus 21.
Friends with it.
I would like to point out that, Jeremy, you are literally eating popcorn. Sitting there eating popcorn, watching this happen.
21.
21.
I'd like to think Wolfran is also.
Okay. They are definitely not intimidated by you because they have about the same level of intimidation as you.
Nice.
So they're like, it's a chest bumping contest with you in them.
It's a big ass thing.
Yeah, these things are big compared to you though, but
Everybody is.
they're just pissy and yelling at you like, "Rah!"
I would be yelling back at them. So, brah.
Clearly. And one of them's gonna freaking swing its club at you.
Okay.
So hold on. All right, it's a Morning Star, not a club.
Nice.
So he throws a 10 to hit. I know that doesn't. Okay, the other two feel froggy, so they're going to do the same thing. Oh, God, the chief, 24. The other one.
That more than hits?
The other one's a 6. So there were 2 regular ones down. Chief hits you. So he does this piercing damage, so you only take half, right?
When I'm raging, but I'm not raging yet.
Okay. All right, so it's 2d8 plus 3.
I mean, I am raging.
9 damage.
Okay.
And now we're going to go back to Nola, who is over there.
Am I close enough to hear any of this?
I would say, yeah, you're hearing that rah, rah, like they were like intimidating each other.
Well, I would start making my way that way. I don't know how far.
Well, if you walk across the water, I'm going to say that's probably your walking distance to get back over to the bank. Yeah, right about there is probably as far as you can get. But I would say through the trees, you can see like a fight going on.
Okay. Let's see. See if I got anything I can whip out. Yeah, I'm gonna. You said one of them is obviously the chief?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
I'm going to. Let's see. What kind of shape? I'm going to put it in the shape of a beach ball.
Hmm.
Okay.
In this case, just a
Nola,
circle.
I love your
Beach ball
weapons.
probably
Can I just
doesn't-
say, I love the weapons you pull out.
And that is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that does 17 points of force damage to the chief.
Okay. They're now aware of your presence.
Are they?
Well, not spiritual weapon, you're right.
Or are they just aware that they just got hit with a glowing ball?
They're aware that they got hit from something from behind, but they don't know you're there.
I love it.
So if that's all you want to do, then it'll be Phil's turn. Who you're sitting there and you were watching Miriam. You were thinking about playing a trick on Miriam when you seen her walking, but then you see a javelin get thrown at her, and she fired an arrow into the woods.
So, do I notice this guy, or do I need to?
You don't see it, but you know that there's something over there throwing stuff at her.
I want to stay on the ground, and can I like stealth over to this area?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth roll because you're going to be going out in the open there.
Okay. Plus 11, 27.
That is very good, and it's so stealthy. You also see this.
Oh boy.
Oh, dear.
Hold on.
Okay, that's not the worst.
There's 3 bugbears down there.
Okay, that is the worst.
Kind of spread out through the woods, but they were heading toward the camp.
Okay. Trying to give everybody the shot. Okay. Well, if I have the opportunity this round, I want to attack the one furthest south.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. That's probably within walking distance.
Okay. And I just realized also kind of a DM thing. I now have what is called 2-weapon fighting.
Okay, yeah.
Does that mean I'm attacking with both daggers, essentially?
Yeah, you actually can.
Okay.
Awesome.
And is that just...
You can do 2 stealth attacks with that, basically.
Is that from your subclass?
Okay. I wouldn't like total the damage and then add the 4d6? I wasn't sure like if each weapon got sneak attack damage or was it something
each
that
weapon
was...
would get sneak attack damage. Yes.
Wow-wee.
Ouch. Fuck.
Holy hell.
Party
All
time.
right. Well...
Just go up and whoop at the neck.
Yeah. Well, okay. Then I'll approach this guy and roll to attack. Does that mean I have to do 2 attack rolls, 1 for each weapon?
Does it say that? Should.
I would assume so because it's 2 different.
Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah, I
when
think
you
you do.
take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm misrepresenting that. Okay, basically, it lets me use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon.
You have to have them both in your hands, but yes. But you would also, if you pull off a sneak attack, you'd still get sneak attack on both of those.
Okay, so I'm still rolling to hit twice. Then, ultimately, that's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. You still have to do 2 attack rolls. Yes.
Okay.
Still 2 attack.
Very good. Well, then here we go. First attack roll. I'll say left hand is 23. Right hand is 8. Now 19.
Both of those definitely hit this guy.
Okay. Well, then left hand does.
God,
1 die 4 plus 5. 6. This is without doing any sneak attack yet. So left hand does 6.
Okay.
Right hand does 7.
Okay.
And then sneak attack for each, or
just one,
or just 1 sneak attack
No, he can get sneak attack on both hits
for each weapon.
You're gonna let him add 8d6 to the damage.
Yeah, that's 4d6 per weapon.
Is that what it says? Because if you're sneaking up on someone and you hit them, it's still a sneak attack with both hits.
Okay.
Well, I'm happy to take it. But
it seems very giving.
I was going to say I'd also be happy with just doing a 4 die 6.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
I was under the impression because listen, if I'm coming up behind you, right, and I stab you with a weapon, you are now aware that someone is behind you.
But it all happens in one instant, so there's no way to defend against that second attack.
That's totally fair. That is also valid reasoning.
So here comes
it's your decision.
So
I have no problem with that.
So I lost track of how many damage we originally had.
That should be one of the perks of being a rogue, is that over time you get to deliver damage sneakily better.
A 6 and a 7. Okay, well then here are 8 die 6.
So many.
He's giving you the damage. Take it.
Okay, so that's an additional 23 on that guy.
He's dead.
Nice. Did he make a sound? If a bugbear falls in the forest, then
he rolled a 27 stealth and did a sneak attack. This guy here is gone, and the other 2 don't know it.
He doesn't even remember waking up that morning.
Good job, Dad.
So that done, it is going to be Caroline's turn. I would do Talia first.
So I'm assuming I can see everything that's going on, or would I need to get closer from where I am standing?
You just saw Ulfgar running up there, and you know that there's a struggle going on, but you don't know what he's fighting.
So I want to get close enough to see.
Give me a stealth roll, and we'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I don't want to get caught. No, I'm not using that dice. An 11. Yeah, an 11 plus 11. That's 22.
Okay. Yeah, you're in the same situation that Dean was just in. You're stealthing in there.
Well, now.
You're aware that Ulfgar's up against 3 bugbears.
So am I stealthy enough that I could make it? Yeah. No, fuck it. I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take a stealth sneak attack on the leader.
With what weapon?
My regular ass short bow. Or am I too close for that? Okay.
No.
So my regular short bow.
That'd be like you ran up to the woods, saw it, and went, sneak attack. Shoot.
So, that is a 10. Oh, that's plus 8. Never mind. That's an 18. That's not that bad.
Pull out the light.
18 to hit.
What is it?
18 to hit.
Yeah. Barely, but yes.
So then I have 5d6.
Realize bugbears are very low level, so I know you guys can handle this shit. It's just storytelling.
5, 10, 15, 23, plus 5, 28 damage. And then I would like to disengage and hide again.
Okay. Not a problem. They're going to know that the attack came in that direction. But
yep. So with my ability to dash away real quick and still be snuck, I would go
Yeah, that's fine. You're still under the same stealth. So what about Miriam?
And then Miriam
there.
bird, or can she see either of the bugbears in the woods?
No. She fired an arrow into nothing. She has no idea what Bean just did. There's no sounds coming from the woods. Bean is the only one who knows those two are there.
Well, she's just gonna ready an arrow. So, like, as soon as someone steps within her field of vision, it launches.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. She's just like scanning, like, okay, shit's going down.
Yep. If something happens immediate, I will let her respond to that. So that's going to be her turn then. Then
ready and waiting.
Then we go to Jeremy, who's still screwing around with dogs.
Would I have been able to tell that something's going on at this point?
Yeah, everyone, while you were dealing with the fleas, everyone just left the freaking camp.
We'll just say I've like swatted them all off of me by now.
Okay.
Hopefully.
You cast.
So I guess I'd walk out here and be like, Miriam, what's going on?
I don't know. Everyone went missing. I think murder's happening. Someone threw this javelin at me, and she like yanks it out of the ground and drops it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm ready and waiting.
All right. And yeah, so you turned to say that to Miriam. Obviously, took her attention off of that.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since I really have zero idea what's going on. 21.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
21? Yeah, you know where a bugbear is. The one that's closest to the road, you can see him moving around. Like your baby, Miriam, like, look, Miriam, there's a bugbear.
Like, point the pointy end over there.
Shoot it.
And
well, no, she can't just shoot it now.
Well,
it's ready. It's ready to go.
Yeah, but we're moving in real time, and she just got to shoot that one from.
She readied the action to be prepared to shoot
like
it as soon as she saw it.
Pointing at me while like I ask her, I'm like, whoa, hold on, point it.
Yeah, it's like she's got her bow and she looks at you, and then that thing materializes. So she can't just shoot it now that it pops up. If he hadn't walked up, then yes. But
Can I cast something still?
Yeah, you can.
I'll cast. I'll just cast Firebolt.
Oh, don't set the woods on fire. You're destructive.
16 plus 8, 24.
That hits.
Let the motherfucker burn.
Let the woods burn.
Don't
I'll get rid of all the bugbears.
woods. Don't burn the woods. You remember what happened last time you fucked around in the forest, Jeremy?
No. I don't remember any red caps trying to kill us. 11 damage.
Okay. All right. So then we go back to Lewis.
My years of anger management and positivity counseling melt away, and in a fury, I attack the leader 3 times.
You're also aware that Talia's around because you know that's her arrow that hit and disappeared.
Okay.
You also know Nola's around too.
I love that so much.
I figured the sneaky
I
ones
love
are
not
with.
tracking.
I got a 17, an 18, and a 29.
All on the leader?
Yes.
Roll for damage, but he's done.
Okay. Well, I mean, I spread it out, but he's the one who hit me, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
That is 12, 32 damage.
He's dead. And is that all you can do that turn then? Okay.
I attack him 3 times.
Yes. So this dude's dead, and these 2 bugbears turn and run tail because they saw their leader die.
Attack of opportunity. I would like to shoot one in the back with sneak attack. That is a 6 or a 9? That is a 9 plus 8. It's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Let me gather my d6. I should have kept them all out. 4, 9, 12, 15, 20 damage.
Okay. That severely hurt him, but he still got out of there. He took an arrow to the shoulder and was like, oh.
Well,
Can
he
I
is
also
actually
attack
bleeding
of
out on this
opportunity?
Well, you just hit the dude. It's not your turn.
Do I have... Wait, hold on. No. I didn't know if I had a second attack yet.
No, but it's going to go to Nola, which you see these guys fleeing, and you saw Ulfgar tear that fucker up.
I just wave.
Okay. All right, then back to Phil.
Tell the other bugbears what happened here.
Well, these guys down here are still alive, or
Yeah, that one there just got hit by Jeremy in the front. The other one is in the woods. You know about him, but he's nowhere near the road.
Well, I want to go after him.
You can definitely sneak attack if you want.
I can sneak attack. Okay. Then
he's dead.
I was gonna say, well, okay, 2 rolls to hit. Left. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, okay, 13 to hit on the left.
Doesn't hit.
Does not hit, you said. Okay,
Nope.
and 17 on the right.
That'll hit.
So the one with 17 does 1d4 plus 5. For a total of 8 plus sneak attack, which is 4d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, 17, 19 total.
Okay. He's still alive, but you screwed him up pretty good.
But now he's sorry.
Yeah. So now it is Miriam's turn if she wants to, or Caroline. There's not much I'm sure you can do up there, but I guess it's Miriam. Which Miriam is seeing. She can see the bugbear now. So
Yeah, so she would... okay, so I guess I'm going to attack it with her longbow.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a crit fail. Okay.
Crit fail?
I have an extra attack, so I'm going to use that.
So the crit fail is her bowstring is broken.
Yeah, I had a feeling. She's going to throw the bow down, whip an axe off her arm, or off her back, and throw it.
That's fine.
That is going to be 15 plus 5. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
To hit, I'm assuming. And then 1d6. That is 4 plus 3, 7 damage.
7 damage?
Yep.
Okay. He's still alive, but you hit him. All right. Then it'll be Jeremy's turn again.
The wizard's going to try something silly.
Okay. As they tend to do.
He's going to cast Charm Person on the bugbear.
Oh, they just said, oh, Miriam randomly. I was like, okay. Go ahead.
In the middle of a fight. So you do have advantage on the wisdom saving throw because we are in a fight.
Okay.
Otherwise, wisdom saving throw.
He has no bonus for that, so it should be. All right, so let me do advantage. So I'll take the better of the two. 5 was the best.
Ooh.
So he's charmed.
Okay. He's looking at you and he just likes you.
Be like, what's your name, Mr. Bugbear, sir?
He's like,
You don't want to fight us.
He does. He agrees. He doesn't want to.
Tell
He can turn-
all the bugbears of the forest.
He's like,
us.
okay. And he just turns around and walks away. I mean, Miriam's axe is there on the ground.
What should I call you? Give me a
I told
name.
you his name was
Is he looking pretty banged up, pretty bloody?
No, not really. He's got a decent amount of damage, but he's not horrible.
I was gonna attack of opportunity.
He's gone.
He's my friend.
3 that left, 2 of them wounded, and then the one that's left. So we're done
Well, it is
with
still
that.
technically my turn. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much you could do.
It never
over it.
went, but yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, and then so that actually brings us back to Lewis. I mean, there's not much you can talk to Talia if you want, Lewis.
Did the other ones? They're all gone.
Yeah.
Is it worth it to search the bugbear?
I'll fucking snap out some of
You
them.
can.
Do they have teeth?
down 4.
What
gonna
do
search it.
bugbears have? Well, then I would like to rip some out.
Survival check. And when you're done with
17.
that, Phil's got to deal with this guy. Well, he's going to attack Phil.
Oh, wait, I got 18, sorry.
You just
18?
ripping the teeth out of
you
his
can take the
mouth.
teeth, no problem. All right, Phil, so you hit that guy, didn't kill him. Now he's going to turn around and try to bash you with the damn Morning Star.
Okay.
So,
I'm armor class 17.
Okay. Oh, 17, so that's a hit.
Oh,
Okay.
buddy.
So, let's see, it is a 2d8 plus 2. 4, 8. 10 damage on Phil.
Okay.
And remember to take your temporary hit point you got earlier.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and so then it goes to Nola, who's still hanging by the bank, I'm sure.
I'll check the chief's body.
Okay, roll for investigation.
That's a 12.
You pick up the only worthwhile thing he has, which is a Morning Star that is just a little bit better than everybody else's. Nothing special, nothing you couldn't make yourself easily.
I just slam it into a tree.
Okay, so now it's Phil's turn, who just took a hit.
Oh, I guess I'm going to just try to finish this guy off.
Okay.
First roll to hit is a dirty 20. Second roll to hit is a 17.
Okay, obviously not with stealth damage, but
Okay.
they both hit him.
So, okay. 1d4 plus 5 each time. So, 9 plus 7, 16 total.
Dead.
Hooray.
So let's see what kind of experience you guys get here, because it should be pretty decent, actually. So, you guys can split 1,500 among all of you, including Miriam.
250 each.
Okay. All right. Well, let me lower this. So you guys realize that the entire camp was asleep through this entire thing. In the morning, you'll have to tell them that bugbears attacked, and then when they say no way, show them the fucking bodies and show them the hat.
And we'll tell them that they're eating it.
I want to gather the weapons and just like leave them in a pile. Like, arm yourselves. Take what you want.
You're eating bugbear sausage for breakfast.
Tell them about my
Yeah, how do
friend-
bugbears taste?
My friend, the bugbear.
Can we make a
Ulfgar,
bugbear
you said you want to
Pop-Tart?
try out the bugbear? Oh, what, Nola?
Can we make a bugbear Pop-Tart?
Well, I don't know if you make Pop-Tart, but Ulfgar was wanting to try them, I think, right?
Let's find out.
Ulfgar, you going to make breakfast out of bugbear? Go ahead and give me that survival check with that proficiency.
Survival or
Oh.
cooking?
It's your cooking, right? Weren't we doing survival with the
Yeah, you're
proficiency?
proficient in it.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
Excuse me.
I'm not aware of a stat that just says cooking. That'd be awesome.
19. No, I
You're
wasn't
able to
sure
make
what it was, so
bugbear
I wrote cooking down under survival. I wasn't sure if it was a separate thing.
Yeah, you got you just cooked a bugbear breakfast
It's a buffet of bugbear.
out of the chief. I
Food's
would
on.
assume.
Can Miriam try and restring her bow?
Yeah, do a survival check on that.
Oh, that's not good. That is a 5 plus a 0. Can I try and restring Miriam's bow?
Talia can try, yes.
She snapped the bow in half.
Oh, well, that's not much better. That's a 6 minus 1. That's also 5.
Gonna have to get a professional.
Why not cast mend?
Oh my god, I cast mend.
Okay,
God damn it.
works.
There you
There
go.
you go. Her
The
bow
wizard
is
walks up and he's like, "What? You got a spell for this?"
By the way, if you would have possibly brought it to me, I would have just cast Mend on it just to be
Yeah,
funny.
I didn't even think
That would have been funny as shit. All right, so you guys move along and you travel for the next few days, and not really much happened. And just unfortunate you got attacked on the road and got attacked to the
Have I
campsite.
gotten back to full health now? That day
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
all of you guys can rest because you guys are a couple days on the road now. You guys made it through all that. All your spell stuff's back. And you guys eventually get to a little like trading post where they say, sorry, this is as far as we're going to go in that direction. But you guys could easily rent a cart to go the rest of the way to Refraction Plateau.
How many motorcycles came with?
There's only one. Alon's still in the back of the town, and Talia has her strapped on there. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, but you guys can decide how that's going to work.
But before we go, can I see if anyone has the life's emergency ring? No.
Yeah, I was like, I have a few things I would like to acquire. I know what I'm getting from Miriam.
Ow, my back.
From
Have you
carrying
fallen?
the game.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Big pardon? The hang glider just threw me all out of joint.
You gotta go to a chiropractor. Fantasy chiropractor.
What did we decide?
Hey, what happened to your eye again?
Got into a altercation with an emerald dragon.
Roll for deception.
You keep trying to trick me, Ulfgar. I don't know why you just don't believe me. All right. That's my
Making
deception
conversation.
number 10.
Ulfgar knows you're making shit up.
But I respect you, so I won't pursue it.
Well, you can pursue it all you want.
Well,
I
you
have a
have a
few
good
things.
intimidation.
You can just keep giving me the opportunity to make up fresh and unique stories.
Just let him come up with the best story he can.
That's true. I do enjoy that.
So you've got your motorcycle, and then I guess, is everybody going to get a cart from the trading post?
I don't have a motorcycle.
I have my motorcycle.
Oh.
I wanted to see if Miriam could see if Hera has some sort of like strength belt or ring or item. I know there's like an ogre strength belt, but that like completely changes it. So I was gonna let you kind of make up your own modifier for
When you
it.
say strength belt, you mean like she puts the belt on, it adds to her modifier?
Yes.
Like a +1 or +2 or something like that.
Yeah, so it would take her 14 up to like 16 or 18 or something like that. That would then change your plus whatever to whatever.
Okay. I could
But I'm
go
gonna
with
let
that.
you decide the rules.
Yeah, what I'll say that, yeah, she has a belt that she'll sell, but obviously it's not going to be cheap. But it's not going to be as expensive as What's that?
How much does she want for it?
She wants 2 platinum for that.
2 platinum.
Because that's like, yeah.
Yeah,
step up.
okay, so we never established how much money Miriam has.
It's going to
She's
come out of
rich.
your bankroll. Well, because you have to get her money, and she's on another continent.
Yeah, but I assume she would have started with it, but we never did establish it. Okay, what if... That's so expensive. I mean, I can afford it, but like...
I mean, it will permanently change her stats unless something happens to the belt. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. What are the stat you're gonna give me? What are we gonna make it?
When she's wearing the belt, it'll give her +2 strength.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy it. And then I also need either a bag of fine sand, rose petals, or crickets.
Any one of those things?
Any one of those things.
So the good news is the fine sand won't be hard to find because you're going into like a somewhat arid area.
So I can literally just like pick it up off the ground.
Yeah.
There's also a riverbed right there.
Well, back there, but yeah.
But would that be sand or would that be clay?
You guys are going to like a very arid, like a low vegetation.
Okay,
area.
that's fine. So I will not buy that then. I will wait for that. Okay.
All right. So if you guys are going to,
if we can,
who's going to pay for the cart?
That's up to them. Can I sell the weapons I collected? Will that get me any money? Are they worth anything?
What weapons?
The bugbear weapons that I picked up.
Oh, you don't have those. You wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't carry those. They're junk.
I don't know.
Were there any
Somebody may want them.
besides Hera? Were there other people? Like, the rest of the crew was selling stuff, right? Like they were all merchants.
Yeah, I mean it's all just like regular stuff.
Oh, okay. So nothing else that's like
Yeah.
useful for.
Alon talked to them about metalworkings, but that was about it. There's nothing those guys can do that he can't.
Goddamn right, there's not.
Hera wouldn't have a ring of life's emergency, would she?
Like the one before?
That was an amulet of resurrection. This is I sent it in the chat, but it's a wondrous item that draws energy from the atmosphere.
Oh, I don't have that. I thought you meant the channel.
No, it's a ring that if you die, you can take hit points from it.
Well, to be fair, you already got something like that from her, so I don't think I can.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
She's not just an infinite pool of like whatever you guys want. Like it has to be like from rolls and all that kind of stuff. And you did get back to life from her once.
Would anybody there happen to have an alchemy jug?
A what?
An alchemy jug?
I don't even know what that is, and I'm going to say no.
It's uncommon. It's not rare or wondrous. Well, actually, it is wondrous.
Wondrous. No.
It is wondrous, but it's not very rare. It's just uncommon.
Well, who's going to pay for the cart?
How much is the cart?
200 gold.
What's that?
I got it. I got you guys.
What?
How much?
I'll pay for it.
Still couldn't hear.
Wolfgar's paying.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
I asked how much platinum that is because I forgot how that's kind of.
Oh, it's
1,000 gold is 1 platinum.
Right? Are you sure? That was 100.
You told me 1,000, so if it's
It might
100,
be. I can't
we need
remember
to have a
what it was.
conversation.
It should be. I mean, it's right there in the player handbook. I just don't have
That's
that.
why I asked you several times. I was like, "Are you sure it's 1,000?"
No,
Okay.
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
We haven't done a conversion in so long. I don't remember. Like it's up to you guys to
If
decide how
it's
much.
not, we need to have a conversation.
No, it should be.
Has Talia spent too much money on that?
No,
it doesn't matter. I got.
I have
gold, so I
thousands
don't
more
care.
dollars if that's the case.
it's fine. Yeah, that's probably right. I don't have it in front of me, so I'm going off of what you guys say. I'm not gonna go flip through the
We
player's
established
handbook.
it was 1,000. So
Huh?
I don't care.
we
I'm paying
established
for
it was 1,000.
So you'll pay the 200 gold then, Othgar? All right. Well, now you have a cart with 2 horses.
Well, let's boogie.
Cool. Let's go.
And she's got the motorcycle. All right, so you guys, leave the little trading post, and it's not too far. Maybe an hour or two, you guys start to see this, big flat, arid area, and there's a plateau off in the distance, and you can see large monolithic figures sticking up in a circle on top of the plateau. And he's like, Pan's like, don't be intimidated. There's a path to go up there. You're not going to do any mountain climbing today. Says this is the secret meeting place for the Order of Basil and how they've been able to transport themselves around the globe, because he created a one-way mirror system where there's like basically this is like mirror hinge. Think of that.
Okay.
Like, not scary mirrors, don't worry. They're just really tall mirrors that can teleport, because this plateau is very special because of the way the light reflects, the refraction across the planet. He built these mirrors, and you can be like, okay, as long as it's facing in that direction and he can home in on where to go, you can step out, but it's one way. So
if someone was coming, it's one way, so no one could come through the mirrors back.
Nope, no one can come through.
Okay.
It's to project off, because it's not the mirrors that's necessarily doing the magic. It's the fact the plateau is refracting light.
Is there somewhere nearby here to set up the house?
You could set it up probably on the plateau if you wanted. That's a very flat
Grab a
place
bag of
here.
sand or a vial of sand.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't find it.
So you guys get up there, and are you going to set up the house?
Yeah.
Do an investigation roll.
It's a 10.
Yeah, there's not going to be water out in an arid place on the plateau.
I just more wanted to access some stuff that's in there.
But you just triggered an event. You just showed the house in front of Pan. And Pan says, "Where did you get that?"
I'll have to kill him.
He's just asking you.
Where did I get it? From
Clearly got it out of his pocket.
I mean, yeah. While you were turned around, I built this house.
So
it was just an illusion.
He tells you. He says,
"I'm going to roll a persuasion check."
No, me.
I said you triggered an event. You're talking over the event. Pan tells you his father built this.
Oh shit.
He says, "Yes, my father, who was the Archmage of Odell, and his wife was the sister to Basil Senior's wife."
So we walk into the house and I grab the instruction booklet and I say, "Your father wrote this?"
He said, "Yes. In fact, I have something really cool for you guys." I was wondering if I was ever going to get to use this. If you ended up opening this in front of Pan.
The right person.
Check this out.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh shit!
Oh,
no! Ooh, paprika! Oh my god!
Paprika.
I like that Peter.
Oh, that's funny.
So they're cousins. Oh yeah, no, we knew that. Never mind. We knew that.
Yeah.
We knew that.
So there you go. You guys are now able to piece together the entire connection of the family part of the Order of Basil.
So Pan's father was Peter. Cassie. Peter Pan. I see what you did there.
Cassie and Ceylon.
I don't get
cinnamon.
Everyone here is a tiefling unless otherwise stated.
Was Oregano the guy who Jock killed?
What's that?
Was Oregano the dude who Jock killed? That we
No, Oregano is the tiefling that you killed with the whip back at the forge.
Nice.
He is a distant cousin of Basil's, and Basil was tracking down everyone from his cursed bloodline, even if they were distant, and they were branding them. And whenever he's in the presence of those that are branded, he can control them.
So,
and Pan is telling you this now, and Pan says, "We may have reached the furthest that I can help. I can help take you to Basil, but if I go in his presence, I can't promise you that I won't turn on you because of this." And he shows his brand.
So yeah, don't.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Me too, and I take out my axe.
And I pat Ulfgar on the shoulder and go, now, soon.
Ulfgar, are you thinking of amputation?
Does he know? Okay, so I'm assuming he knows what the brand does and how it works.
Yeah, he's explaining this to you right now.
So, what happens if I cut it off?
Well, it would hurt my arm, and I'm not going to let you do that. He says,
I don't care about that. What happens if I cut it off?
My plan was to stay away from Basil and just not let that even be an issue.
What if I cast Dispel Magic?
What level are you?
My wizard? I'm level 7. What level can I cast that at? I could cast it at a level 4.
I was curious because I would think that magic like that would only work with someone on the same level as you, and I would think that he's probably around your level. He's not as powerful as Fistandia. give it a try. Does it have any?
Well, it's like we talked about before. If I cast it at a 3rd level, anything 3rd level or below, easy peasy, done. If I cast it at a 4th level, it automatically or higher automatically ends the effects of a spell. 4th level, etc. Can't go past 4th level. But if it is higher than that, I have to roll. No, actually, it's the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, and I have to beat that. But this doesn't sound like it has a level, right?
No. What I was saying is his level would be about the same as yours, so it should work.
Then it just works.
So it's all you just walk up to him and you do the dispel magic, and that does.
Yeah. If we're not doing a check versus a level, then yeah.
There you go. I'll allow it. I'll say that's something I hadn't even considered, but I'll say that since he's probably right around the same level as you, he does it, and the branding just disappears off of him.
How you feeling?
He doesn't even respond to you. He falls down to his knees in front of you and says, "Please, can I have the transportation cube?" He says, "Realize I have 2 families, my father and Basil, and this is all I have of his. He escaped Odell during the crisis.
This is my home."
So you can travel with us, and you can live in the cube?
He says, "I don't care anything about any of the stuff. You guys can have whatever. I just want the cube."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving him the cube. I have freed him from Basil, and I recognize the fact that this is his father's work, and he can travel with us. He can come to the school and study it and do all that, but he can't take it and leave.
Okay, and that's your final decision on that.
Yeah.
For sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he falls down and balls up and cries.
I mean, I want him to be able to be with it and do all that stuff. But we also may need it as an escape from wherever we end up.
So he tells you, he says, "Okay, I understand." And he says, "Let me show you how the mirrors work."
I'll tell him, if he's not coming with us, I will tell him, one of the locations of where we've been, and that we'll meet him there after it's all over.
Okay.
And we can talk about the cube further.
All right. So as you guys walk over, he starts freaking out. He goes, "No, no, 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 no." And he runs over, and you can see in the circle of the mirrors, there's one of the giant mirrors just shattered on the ground. And he says, "Damn it. This is in the direction of Thay. Basil must have built this to transport to the laboratory and had one of his minions destroy it after."
Yeah, can I just cast Mend on it for like a good 3 hours?
It's
slowly fixing.
It's not something you'd be able to do.
I have time and an unending cantrip. And no one can do it.
We've got basil. We've got oregano.
Yeah. So he says, I honestly, I don't know what to tell you now. He says that you could go to Thay yourself, but Basil's people were combing the area for months and unable to find entrance to that lab. And I would like Miriam to roll a perception check.
Perception? That's not her strong suit.
10 or higher is all we need.
It's a dirigible.
Oh! It's a nat 20.
Miriam starts to hear a sounds like hooves clattering. But it's not from the ground. It's from the sky. There you go.
Bird. It's a plane. It's a dirigible.
And up in the sky, is a unicorn Pegasus.
Oh, yeah.
With rainbow coming off of it. I'm talking, this is some straight up, like, we are, see, we're actually going to go,
He just
Brony.
points and goes, guys, unicorn. There's
And
a
it
unicorn.
comes down, and it starts to carry on a conversation with Miriam and Celestial.
Dope. I'm here for it. Let's go.
And Miriam is gathering that when she called out in Festandia's mansion out to that, this thing heard her call and has been on its way to her this entire time.
Hell yeah, did Miriam just get a fucking unicorn?
She says, I just came from a realm beyond, and I just wanted to say hi to the person that said hi to me. Said, looks like your mirror's broken. I mean, I could fix it.
Yes, please.
And like she turns and she nods her horsey head, and a beam of light comes out of the unicorn horn and just fixes the mirror.
How does this creature feel about the motorcycle?
What? Oh, because it has a unicorn.
It's a unicorn motorcycle.
This is
Let me
true.
roll.
We have been riding around on a unicorn motorcycle.
I rolled a 10, so it doesn't think either way. If it was like 15 or higher, I'd say they'd want to mate with it, but
Miriam's gonna reach out and pet it and say thank you.
yep. So it says, yeah, well, anytime you want to just call out into the cosmos again, let me know. Maybe we could talk again.
For sure. You're more than welcome to stay here as long as you like.
Miriam, what's its name?
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
we
what's your
just-
name?
We just got Deus Ex Machina to the fucking end.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, what's she'll ask him her? What's her name?
Even cooler than an eagle.
No, I don't know. I don't know. What would a unicorn name even be?
Whisper on the wind.
I would say it would be a name that you guys couldn't even pronounce, that only the
That's
Celestial.
fair. It just sounds like
It sounds like a whisper on the wind.
yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh,
There was your
that
response.
turned out
to
way better than I thought it was gonna.
Yep. So now Pan is back up again. Like, this is awesome. And he's like, look, these mirrors go all over the world. The one over there will take you to the front gate of Candlekeep, which you don't have a problem. You have the transportation cube. You can go there anyway. And he says, and this one should go to Thay. And when you guys stand up in front of it, on the other side of the mirror, you see Lassard, Morgana, and a strange woman you've never seen with red robes.
In Thay.
Yeah.
Now Thay itself is not like a bad place to be, I'm assuming, right? Like it's just another land.
Well, it has a very bad history, and a long time ago, really bad shit happened with this laboratory, and it got shut the fuck down. And really, it's only been relegated to history at this point. But Basil found out about it and wants to use it for nefarious reasons.
But it's not another plane of existence. It's literally
No,
a
it's just
physical
no.
location.
Remember, it was like it was months away travel. Like even if you went all the way there, you wouldn't even know what you're looking. It's a big land. Like it's huge.
Yo, I
And it's
wonder
very
if there's
sparsely
anything about
populated.
the
There's no major cities there or anything.
By the way, with the house and everything, the cube, I grabbed all of the inventory from the top and put it in the back holden.
That's
all
a smart idea.
All of the potions, I guess the flare gun shots. I had one of them on me.
Did you get the rapier that was above the door?
The rapier? Yep.
Yeah, I had a rapier above the door.
And I'm assuming one of the herbalism kits I brewed was one of the two that were in the house, and then there's one left. So all of that is now inventory inside of the bag of holding.
So he says, all right, well, now you guys know the way to do that. I wish I could go face Basil with you, but this is as much as I can help.
Correct.
So he's going to gather the horses and cart and say, Ulfgar, since you won't be needing this, do you mind if I have it?
You're muted.
Your mic is off.
I say no problem. Hey, by the way, if you're lying to us, I'll come back and kill you.
He says, I know.
Where does he seem inclined to head? Back to Candlekeep, or?
He's going to go off into a mirror to a place that he wants to go that's far away from Basil.
Northridge?
I mean, I don't know.
I asked him.
I doubt there's a mirror to Northridge.
Ask him if he's got any tips on killing his cousin.
Just keep hitting and don't stop.
I'll tell him, find me in Northridge in a year, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Anything we should be aware of? Or he got like a dragon on his side or some shit?
Ha! He wishes.
Or any.
Cool.
Any
we
tips?
might be.
Yeah. Anything he's intentionally planned for us, a la the book that he wanted you to trap us in. Anything you're aware of?
I don't know much about the lab in Thay, but I know that whatever it is he's devising, I'm sure is in there.
Any tips on weakening the brand? Is that what that was? The ward.
Wolframe's able to do it. So.
Okay.
Dispel magic.
Oh,
Yep.
Beautiful. All right.
So he's like, with that said, I bid you adieu. And he rides off into one of the mirrors with the horse and the cart. And then you see him like a refraction of light off in that direction.
Well, let's hope that Mike has a dragon with him on the other side of this mirror.
Well, I learned anything last time is let's not fucking wait to go through the creepy ass portals. And Talia just floops on through.
Everybody goes then?
Yep.
All right.
All right, and the Pegasus unicorn is like...
Miriam pats her one more time and says, thanks again.
Yep, and then rainbow shit comes out of its ass and it flies off.
For a second, I thought we were going to have to like shoot a flare gun off to get its attention. I was ready to...
All right, so you guys jump through, and as you guys come through the mirror, you come out right. I mean, there's nothing behind you; it'll just zaps you there. You're in the presence of Morgana and Lassard and this strange woman wearing the red, and there's a whole bunch of militia people around, just sitting on rocks and talking with each other. And you're at this large, like, gatehouse. And they turn to you and they're like, what the hell?
What's going on?
And they're like, what brings you here? And how did you get here?
A giant magical unicorn touched its horn to the broken transport mirror, and now we're here.
But why are you here? What business could you possibly have in Thay?
We're here to find the lab and kill Basil. Murder that man.
We have some cooking ingredients we haven't found yet.
What? They say, so your search has brought you here as well. And they say,
time to do a murder.
This must be fate once again, because Morgana and I, we arrived here just shortly before you did, because after sending Wolfrine and Alon to Candlekeep, we went back to Faerun and discovered that a blue dragon wormling had been spotted near Thay. And we have been traveling here all this time, where we met Sirana, which is the woman in red. And she is a descendant of this rebel alliance that you see here, the leadership that destroyed the evil lich that used to run that laboratory. And recently she discovered that people had been going back in there, and I suspected it to be Basil.
It's Basil.
Let's do all the murder.
Let's just blow the place up. Let's do it.
Yeah. And she says, Sirana says, that is not going to be an easy task at all. She says,
lightning bolt.
If you're not aware of the Doom Vault of Thay, then you have a great many things to learn about.
So we gotta learn about the Doom Vault of Thay.
And she says, you know, centuries ago, my ancestors shut this place down and destroyed the lich that ran it. And now apparently this new villain has come along and he wants to revive it. They've gone in some time ago and started reviving the machinations of the place. And horrible, horrible things will start coming out. I'm using all of my magic to keep what's in there sealed for now. But when they get everything running again and get the nodes that are powering the place, they will have a portal that can transport armies anywhere on the globe they want.
So why was that not destroyed before?
This place is fucking huge. You're about to find out why. It actually was destroyed largely, and it was the remains of it were sealed away. And that's why Basil's here trying to get this shit going again. And
the longest dungeon crawl in the world.
It is the longest dungeon ever created by Wizards of the Coast. And she says, Lassard says, other warriors have went in to try to stop, and we have not heard from them. I have put out letters around the world to Nymeria, to the elves at Philena Anor, to the adventuring school. I've put out letters that we need anyone who can possibly wield a weapon, to the magic school, anyone to come here. But I fear by the time they make it here, it'll be too late. So, Morgana and I are doing what we can to help the rebels. Every now and again, a small party of Basil's people come out, and we do what we can to stop them. But we need someone. Huh? What'd you say?
The traveling dude. Is he going to show up?
The what dude?
The traveling school guy.
Arrival.
Strike.
Oh, the other school.
Strike.
Said he's put out letters all across the land for anyone to come help. He says warriors are coming by the day from the surrounding area, but it's not enough. We need everything we can to survive against this, and someone needs to go either kill Basil or at least put them at bay until the armies arrive.
Put him at Old Bay.
I was going to say Bay is an entirely different spice, just so we're clear.
So, have you gone inside and managed any recon?
Well, as I said, they sent warriors in and heard nothing back.
Did anyone just walk in the front door and try to walk back?
What?
Did anyone just kind of walk in and then walk back out?
Well, yeah, but Sirana's using her magic to keep whatever comes, at bay whenever it arrives.
So you sent.
You can go in and look around all you want, but yeah.
But you trapped them in there then.
No, if they come back, we would know and it would let them out.
Okay, that's what I was asking. If you just sent someone in.
But her magic isn't going to last forever. What's in there? So he says, with all of you here, can I count on you to make a good-hearted, spirited attempt at this?
Well, I want to kill Basil, so...
You're not going to get another opportunity like this, that's for sure. And Sirana reaches in her pocket. She pulls out a tattered map. And I'm going to show you guys. This, as soon as it loads, is the Doom Vault. I don't know why Phil's thing won't load.
Hey, now.
You can see it up top.
Hey, now. I got a special blue pill for that.
And you've got the full Doom Vault. You guys, this is a map with no fog of war. Well, I mean, you won't know where enemies are, but that's the Doom Vault.
Tap dancing hell.
Cool.
Where do we enter?
Yeah, top?
Well, that's the interesting part. You can go in this front door, or you can go in. She says that there are multiple other entrances, which we have warriors guarding those doors as well. I have the ability to transport you to any entry point that you would like if you feel that one would favor you over another. By the way, this is the end of tonight's session. You get this map between now and the next time we play for all of you guys to decide which entry point you would like to take. If you search the map, you can find the entry points clearly listed.
I want to go to the Forest of Slaughter.
I just want to establish: have they sent people in, and nobody has?
Yeah, he said that twice.
Well, so I have the thought because I have the invisibility cloak that I could go in and fuck around, and then
you can use if you guys go in here, you can use everything, and I advise you highly to use everything at your disposal. But here's the thing, okay? This is talking out of game. This is like a mini session 0 on this. The book recommends highly that the group that I as DM tell you that time is of the essence once you enter here. This is not something you fuck around with. Do not go in here expecting to explore all these rooms. There's over 110 rooms in this dungeon. You cannot and will not be able to go everywhere. You won't be able to fight everything in here. You will not survive. This map, this dungeon, was created by Wizards of the Coast originally for a convention where multiple parties were playing at the same time with different DMs, coming in at different entry points and running into each other. They later reprinted it in this book over here that I have. This is what Wes's group was going to do with us if they actually played.
Oh, wow, cool.
That would have been helpful.
Yeah. But it is designed to be 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, however you want, or it can be what's called the reduced threat version, which is what you guys are going to be doing since you're 1 group going in. But you guys can go into any entry point you want. But again, the goal is kill Basil. And Sirana tells you, kill Basil and we'll handle the rest. So when you guys go into this, I want you guys to go in with a sense of time sensitivity. It is impossible, and the book even says this, it is impossible to long rest inside of the Doom Vault. You can short rest, but even short resting runs the risk of someone discovering you and attacking you in your sleep. So,
good news is I have something that might tell us what someone's coming to get us. I haven't used since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but it is not possible to long rest it. You would be overwhelmed because this is a living, breathing environment where things are going on and things are moving from room to room, and you can go back to rooms you've been to before and new shit be there.
Cool.
So, like I said, we're ending the session now. And what you guys can do is just look it over on your own time. And then when we get back together for the next session, you guys can kind of vote what you think would be the best entry point to go into. Because, again, don't go in here thinking you're going to get to go everywhere. You're just not. Like, it's not. If you guys picked one room and said, okay, we're going to do them all, you would definitely 100% die.
Does anything give us an inkling of where we would find Basil?
That is for you to decide. That's part of what when you guys go, I'll send you this PDF so you guys can look at it like on your own phones and stuff, computers. You're just going to go based on everything you know with Basil and everything you know that he's here and he's trying to do, and determine where you think you might be able to catch him off guard at. There's going to be a lot of stealthing here, so people like Alon and Ulfgar need to stay near the back. A lot of stealthing, a lot of checking for traps, a lot of trying to get the jump on enemy, a lot of trying to get past enemies. The goal is not to kill everything you see. It is impossible. You're going to walk in a room and there's going to be 20 things there, and you're going to fight all of them, and you're going to be wounded and go to the next room. There's going to be 20 more things in that room. It's not made. This is not a made to clear the dungeon wall to wall kind of a thing.
Last session may have taught Ulfgar enough to not do that, try to kill everything.
There are also going to be 3 events going on in the background that I will not tell you what they are and when they happen, but that should also help your sense of urgency, because every one of these events that happens is going to make it even harder for you to survive.
Well, Mr. Dragon. Gotta be.
So, there you go.
Thought he was our friend.
Can't Meek a little more EXP out of you before we go in?
Well, I don't know if I should tell you this on camera or off camera, but Jeremy missed a huge opportunity for some EXP.
Does Miriam get any for the unicorn?
Yeah, I'll give Miriam some. I'll give Miriam 200 experience.
How much experience would it have been if I gave him the cube?
10,000.
Shit.
Because Pan is the equivalent of you on the bad guy side. Like you were supposed to realize that, like, hey, his family got fucked up too by Basil.
Yeah, but I told him we'd meet up and after this, and
yeah, well, that was a third option that you created that wasn't something that you could have done. You could have not done it and then not gotten shit out of it, or you could have done it and gotten 10,000 experience. So choices. I mean, this game is all about choices. Like, so
how much have we to kill them?
If you'd have killed him, you would have got the experience that he was worth, which I would have just went to Archmage, and you would have got the same experience that you got for Fistandia.
So not too much.
That was a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was like 6,000 or 7,000.
But enough if one
Yeah,
person
not enough level.
took him down to level up, maybe.
Keep listening to you and not killing things.
Yeah. But anyway, there you go. So, yeah, so let that be a lesson, Jeremy, going forward. And again, you guys have learned this before in your own ways, that there are definitely thinking outside the box ways of just attack and kill things to get experience. Like there's stuff like that. I mean, there's other things you guys have missed. Like I told Lewis this way back. You guys were very, very close to running into a black dragon.
Ooh. There was nothing that had done to convince Wolfrin to give him the cube.
Okay, that's fine.
There was
that's how you play the character.
Yeah, there was nothing, and Wolfrin's what am I? Chaotic good, right? So like does stuff for himself somewhat.
Sure. Exactly, that's fine. I'm just saying those options were there. Everything's based on choices.
There was nothing that was going to convince him. I mean, unless he rolled a persuasion and
no, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to give you the option and not be influenced by dice.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's one thing there. Like the idea was that over time you learned that hey, Pan had a human parent. He also had a tiefling parent, and that she just was the sister of all that. She wasn't really that responsible, and that part of Basil's plan was taking over Odell by he married the Duchess in and got the stepson and everything, which they converted over, and you guys have already faced off against him. And then there's the other one who married the Archmage of Odell, and he made the cube, and when shit hit the fan, he left. He's the one who sketched in the book, "Do not go."
That makes sense.
So yeah. And remember, he's neutral. Pan is neutral evil. So, I mean, there's things that influence him both ways. But, yep. So, like I said, it's all about choices. So, I mean, you didn't do anything wrong, per se. That's just an example where you missed an opportunity because you played it that way. I mean, there's been 1,000 things like that. I'm just choosing to tell you because you asked.
I'm real curious about this black dragon.
I can tell you about it whenever the whole thing's
run
over.
into that.
I don't want to tell you because I don't want you guys to you guys won't now if you guys go in the Doom Vault. That's it.
We're like, wait, hold on. We're not going in the Doom Vault yet. We're going to go fight a black dragon.
Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you. We're still rolling the camera. We're going to jump off here and say, we're going to watch the Yu Hakusho show tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm down to clown for a little bit.
Good.
I can do it.
So we're going to knock this out real quick. But the Forge at Kundrakar, there is a large dark hole within there that a sleeping black dragon is there. And over time, if it's fucked with in that area, it'll wake up and start messing with the inhabitants of Kundrakar. But you guys are so far past that now, that's not even really a thing, I would think. It's probably already been
You lived there and didn't know?
So, yeah, if you guys had just went to this one area, remember the dark area between where the water was filling up?
Yeah, the big dark pit that definitely had a monster in it.
Underground.
Yeah, there's a crevice that would have went down to a place. Remember the water, so maybe that ran him off. Maybe the water
there were multiple paths, right?
Yeah, there were a lot of different paths. One of those paths led to a room with the dark crevice. So in the past game that I ran, Forge of Fury, the guy who played Kyo actually fell down there with it and woke the motherfucker up.
Oh,
And
no.
he got freaking took out, but then rescued later. He got knocked unconscious, but he survived his saving throws. So his body's just down there. So they did a recon mission to sneak down there and get the body of the guy without the dragon knowing he's there.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, let's hear some thoughts on this, on how this session went and what you think about going to the Doom Vault. Start with Nola for a change.
He's like, no.
He's muted.
He's trying to get it. Yeah.
No.
So, what are we talking? We doing recaps?
Yeah, what do you think of the session and what do you think about going in the Doom
What's your
Vault?
rose and what's your thorn?
Wow. That was incredible. That was my rose right there. Yeah, I thought it was a fun session. I'm looking forward to the Doom Vault. I'm hoping we all die.
You're hoping? That's not good for the healer to say that.
If I have proven one thing, it's that I am a.
You don't give a fuck about healing.
So, if I remember correctly, the Doom Vault has a 40% success rating. That's for parties, not for characters.
It's cool. I already know what character I'm playing next. It's fine.
So yeah, so Nola, I know you like a good dungeon crawl, and you know I tend to do medium to small ones. I want to do one big one to make up for all the big ones you guys didn't get to do.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I think this group needs to be challenged, so kill us.
Try.
I threw some hellacious challenge rating things you guys just right. Yeah, that's another thing is I'm doing the reduced threat version of this because it's made for people to start at level 9, but you can do that's for the convention with like a bunch of different parties. So you guys going in right around level 7 or 8, I've read plenty online of people doing it and being okay. But
we're all 7, I think, right?
Yeah, Miriam is certainly not.
Miriam's good.
Miriam is fodder for the fucking cannon.
You guys just have to play your characters like you have been, which is fine. Like play them right. Play them
by Miriam with health potions and just
make sure when you go in here, go into dungeon mode and realize, hey, the stealthy people need to go ahead. They need to look for traps. They need to sneak up on people. You know, the whenever big shit shows up, the tanks need to come out and all that. You know, Jeremy, you need to be in the middle of the party at all times because you got the bag of shit to pass out. So.
Yep. Yeah. And the spells to shoot over people's heads.
So let's hear from Phil. What are you thinking? What do you think of this session, and what do you think of the Doom Vault?
Well, I'm still sitting over here looking at the map of the damn Doom Vault, and I'm thinking, I can't wait. Is that underground? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Okay, because it looks like some of them might be foliage. So
Basil's been looking for the entrance to this place for a long time, and he had to retrieve the book to be able to find out exactly where it is.
Okay. Well, anyway, that looks pretty cool. Tonight, I really liked it. It was fun using my cantrip. It's fun jumping on a giant thing from above.
That was cool.
It was fun. It wasn't fun, but he was asking for getting peed on Ulfgar from above. What else?
I don't want to be underneath this guy anymore.
Yeah.
Nice, right now you are.
Anyway, I guess that's all I can think of right off the bat. Well, I liked. I guess again, I like the setting that we had. I'm thinking of the little map of the clearing with the water at the top. That was a good scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you can't go wrong when unicorns pop out and shoot lasers out of their horns.
So here's the thing. I've wanted that unicorn to pop up at some point. I just didn't know when. And I was thinking the other day, I'm like, well, how cool would it be just have a cinematic event where you guys get all that way and find out the fucking mirror shatters? It's like, what do you do then? It's like, well, there's the answer to the call she gave. So
that turned out way better than I thought that was gonna.
Yeah.
I have been thinking about that since I did it.
And the hand too, and the book and all that. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Phil, do you have any final notes? And we'll go to Caroline. Let her continue on.
I'll kick it over to Caroline.
All right. Well, Elf Girl, let's hear what's up.
I had a great session. Personally fulfilling on many levels.
Yeah, because you got 2 characters to get fulfilled in different ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I did not sleep for like an hour after I did that. I was like, what the fuck did I just do? What did I just do to this game? Turned out way better than I thought it was gonna, so I'm very pleased with that moment.
So you like the session though? It was very varied version of a
lots of little things to do, which I enjoyed.
Yeah, and what did you think of the Doom Vault? Looking at it, they went all out with this. Actually, this was the final playtest for 5th edition.
Really?
It was done with 4th edition, and then they did it with 5th edition too.
See, part of me feels like it's incredibly obvious, but I think he's going to be in the Master's domain.
It is. Let me tell you, it is not obvious because there's so much shit in here, moving parts and things you have to do and run across. It's not possible. Don't go in here thinking you can do everything you run into. Like you're gonna find.
But I'm just reading the.
You're gonna see puzzles.
This sounds awful. This sounds awful. This sounds horrible.
Is there a chance that we would land in the same area as him, or is it kind of like if we land here, he's going to be somewhere else? Like
there are entry points that are closer to where he's currently at upon entering. Now, he may move around, and so are his minions. And there are other warriors that have went in here, so you don't know. You don't know what you're... This place is fucking huge. To give you an idea of how huge this actually is, that forest that's down there is like... I mean, that's probably bigger than every dungeon you've done. Or everything except for maybe the Forge.
Jesus, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So I am intimidated. I'm going to die. It is what it is.
Okay.
Fine. You know, that's fine. I had a ton of fun with this, though. I thought today was really good.
Awesome. I'm glad. That's what I was hoping for.
I feel like I'm getting better at Miriam each time I play her, and so like separating them is nice.
That's good. And again, if you guys die with these characters, you can still play with them somewhere else. I mean, and if they survive, now here's the most likely thing. There's 3 outcomes. All right, the least likely is that you all get through this, nobody dies. Okay, yeah. The most likely is that you all die. That's just the fact of this dungeon. But somewhere in between is that some of you die. And here's the thing I want to ask of you guys, and I know you guys are cool with this. If you go in and one of you dies, please keep coming to the sessions until this is over. Because I'd love your input still. I might let you play an NPC, or maybe something with your character will still be possible even though they're dead. So, like, we could walk in and
necromancy.
Phil's character could die the next session, and this might take 5 more sessions. I still want Phil here the whole time.
If I die, I will immediately unplug my computer and disconnect from the internet.
Yeah, you're never hearing from me again.
Well, I mean, if you die in real life, that's probably going to happen without the unplugging from the computer part.
I'm uninstalling this game.
Wow. That just took a dark turn, Danny.
I'm taking my soccer ball, so none of you can play.
All right. Caroline, last comment.
I've already started coming up with my next character.
Dang. Don't go in here planning on dying. Just realize that's a very realistic possibility.
Yeah, no, I know. But I expect most of them to die.
Okay. All right. Well, then, Jeremy, I want to hear your thoughts on the session and the Doom Vault.
This one was fun. The not getting 10,000 experience is kind of stinging a little bit because that would have put me at level 8.
So
probably the only thing that will keep me alive if I leveled up. But I don't regret that decision and that.
No, that's fine. Just realize that many things like that have actually happened. I just don't tell you about them all the time. I only told you about this one because I knew there was that he'd already went on and you guys were here. And when we started this, me and Nola talked about how cool it is to document a D&D campaign all the way through. That's part of the documentation. I probably wouldn't say that to a normal group sitting around, but yeah, I was going to give 10,000 if you did it. You didn't, so.
Yeah. In a year when they meet up in Northridge, he'll get 10,000.
Oh yeah, those random experience I'm going to give you when the campaign's over.
Yeah, in a year they'll meet up.
You just start off with 10,000 experience in the next campaign.
Dead body will transport the cube back to Northridge, and they'll be sitting there.
And here's the thing too. There's not a single opportunity for you to use the transportation cube after going in that vault.
Wolverine didn't know that.
No, I know, but it's fun. It's just a funny thing to think about. I'm sure you've had this happen in games and stuff. I've had that happen where it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, he's thinking about, well, when we're done, I'm not planning on dying. I'm going to go back to Northridge. And
yeah, I know. In the terms of the characters, yeah.
Yeah, I'll need some way to get back. I can't get rid of my ride.
What do you think of the Doom Vault, though?
This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun and very deadly.
It is usually ran as its own adventure.
That doesn't surprise me.
So what part of the adventure is the level 1 part? No. I know you said it started at level 9 usually, so.
9 is the recommended, but you guys are doing excellent, so I don't feel bad at all about sending 7 and 8s in there.
I mean, if you just want to give us enough experience to get to the next level.
If by 7 and 8s you mean 7s.
Yeah, we're all 7.
Yeah, 7s and
but you guys will get to 8 very easily early on.
Didn't she just level up?
Oh, she did. She did just level up. No, but
there's shit in here that could probably get you guys to level 8 within a few encounters.
Just need 7. 6,000.
That's not a good thing.
391.
I'm
All
at
right,
30
final
now. I only
comment.
need like 4 more.
Final comment, so we can move to Lewis, and then we can go backstage and watch the show.
I don't know. I don't have a final comment. Just that this looks like it's gonna be fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's in these areas. The forests of slaughter sound like fun. So bring it on.
Right on. All right, Lewis, let's hear your thoughts on the session and on the future.
For death and glory, right? I'm a little worried about everyone talking about how their characters is going to instantly die. I think if we play as a crew, we're going to be okay. But
It's not going to be instant, I don't think. One of you might. One of you could die very easily.
No, man, I'm excited. I've been hoping we'd come up on a bigger dungeon soon.
Like I said, this is to make up for all the ones you haven't done.
Yeah, man, you're giving it to us and then some here. So yeah, I'm excited, man. This thing looks freaking real.
If you think that map is cool, you got to see the one that I have, because I have the one that shows all the secrets and stuff. It's like, oh, it's very articulate. Like when we're all done, I'll show you the full one.
You can show us before. It's fine.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this one. I'm bummed the campaign is getting close to a wrap, but that's how it goes, man.
Still funny where it came from.
It's the fun you have along the way, not where you wind up, right? So
dead.
Yeah. Hey, no one gets out alive.
Always
Right?
quest after our dead bodies.
Necromancy. I'm excited. It's been a fun ride with you guys, and yeah, I can't believe how much fun I've been having doing this. So, thanks for geeking out every couple days. Been a good time.
Well, with that said, we're going to bid everyone good night, and we'll see you in the Doom Vault.
Oh, God.
Doom.